Thanks, Damo. Yes, well, the wind is the biggest factor out here for this incredible final. Whoever loses this one is out. We've got Langhorne Creek versus Myponga Mudlarks, and this game is all about the wind. Who is going to take their opportunities into this breeze? Last game yesterday we saw a team struggling into the breeze. That was the Bays, and McLaren Districts, wow, they just kicked very straight, took their opportunities. This game, it's going to, well, it's about the underdogs, the Hawks. They really have limped to the line in the finals, and the Myponga Mudlarks, they would have a sting in their tail this week. So, yep, for my best ideas and thoughts about this game, I've got one man I can trust, and that is this guy here, the man they call Chris Shotgun Shaddock. Mate, tell us, what do you think?
Good afternoon, Steve G. Good afternoon, YouTubers and listeners of Radio 90.1 Happy FM, 90.1 on your FM band. Well, yeah, I agree, Steve. We're in for a cracker here today. The wind is, and who can control that the best, will certainly put them well placed to take the chocolates today. And as we saw yesterday, one of those teams, I think they kicked 8 straight goals.
Yes.
And that just turned up the pressure and ratcheted up the scoreboard pressure no end, and saw the other team, Encounter Bay, capitulate.
And we're just going over to the shot in the middle of the ground there. We've got the captains, Ogilvy and Dominish. There's the toss of the coin. Dominish says, thank you very much. We'll have that 50-kilometre breeze in our backs. We will be kicking to the right of the screen. That is the southern end, and the Mudlarks will be kicking into the breeze. So how can they use this breeze, the Mudlarks? It'll be interesting. What are your thoughts?
Well, what about Cooper, the Myponga player?
On the top.
He's a noted point kicker in it. He's we've been told straight from the horse's mouth from Schiller's playing coach Darren Schillerbeer, that he's got full licence to go the torp when he deems it appropriate, just as long as he's given the signal to his teammates.
He's got the 007, the licence to thrill.
He has, and
yes.
From the 9 metre full forward square down here, I can see him torp. If he gets onto one of those torps, I can see a 70 metre projectile.
You can dob it from there.
That Sharon will be on its way to. Well, he might have to stop short. He could almost have a shot at goal.
He could. Put it up in the right area.
Now, just before I forget, Steve,
yes, mate,
a non-football related topic, but hopefully there's some Happy Father's Day to the fathers that might be listening or watching our broadcast today. And if I can be a little bit self-indulgent, happy Father's Day, not birthday, happy Father's Day to my dad. His name's Rob, and he's watching from up in Adelaide with my mum, his wife Annie. So happy Father's Day, Dad. Have a nice day.
And I'd like to give a shout out to a man. He's a very important man in my life. My father's passed away, but I'm giving a shout out to what I consider to be a man who is a father figure to me, and that is a man called Colin Rogers out at Meadows. Happy Father's Day to you, mate. All the best. I know he's listening. He's in his shed right now, having a bit of a tinker around. He loves his cars, his sheds, and I don't know what he's doing, but good on you, Colin. Thanks for listening, mate.
So, yeah, good on Rob and Colin out there, and all the other fathers. Sit back and enjoy the game. We're about to have ball up.
And another cheerio. I must say, I've been meaning to do this for a while because we're here at Langhorne Creek. A big cheerio to Rose Galbraith, who is Peter Galbraith's mum, listening there in New South Wales, Lismore. She loves the coverage, and she says her favourite commentator is Chris Shaddock.
And thanks Rose, right back at you, Rose, and we love it when people from a long way away tune into the YouTube or radio streaming using their smart device of choice.
Umpires for today, we've got, it's the trifecta. How good are these guys? We've got David Marks, the man with the biggest backside in the business, Alex Cornelius, and also Nick Price. Love Pricey's work. We've got 3 of the best. This game here at Victor Harbour Oval about to commence very, very shortly. This breeze is a killer. It's going straight across towards obviously the southern end, but it's going more towards the pocket known as the Daniel Stock Pocket here in Victor Harbour Oval. And what's going on there? Marksy's pointing. He doesn't like something. He wants to get one of those seagulls that's flying backwards into this breeze off the ground. Good luck with that, Marksy.
Well, you say about the Daniel Stock pocket, there's also a Ben Heaslip pocket.
Yes.
And just in case there's any confusion,
Yeah.
those players from Victor Harbour Footy Club have put signs and big pictures of themselves on the light towers. Anyway, we're about to start.
Up they go. Whitford in the ruck, gets the tap away for the Mudlarks. Here he goes, Dominish, his first kick for the day. That won't be his last. In there was Kempster trying to get the ball out for the Mudlarks. Kennedy's in there too. Hawks, there he goes in again. Dominish wrapped up, going to be a ball up right on the edge of the centre square there.
Look at Dominish. He's got a bit of a strut about him already.
Fired up, isn't he?
Yes. Luke Whitford won the tap from Myponga. Creeks have got the benefit of it though through Howe. Caleb Howe gets a hurried kick down to centre half forward for the Creeks.
In they go, tackled in there, right along the forward 50 for the Hawks. It's going to be a ball up. So how can they take advantage here, the Hawks? Very crucial quarter for them. They want to get off to a good start. Tapped there by Whitford. Wrapped into a tackle. I think that was the Wolfman. Caleb Howe. It's going to be another ball up. Umpire marks, balls it up. Rucks go at it. Third man up in the ruck was Howe. Mudlarks get the clearance. Sampson in there. So is that Felton. Gets over there. Tapped. Sam Kennedy now. Right foot along the line. Chips it out. Looking for and finding Spinks. Spinksy. The live wire for the Mudlarks. Chips it up. All this breeze is going to hold that ball up. Lovely hands there by Whitford. The big boy's got a handball out now to his running teammate. Using the ball, the Mudlarks through the centre of the ground. That was Ogilvy. Harrison Cock now. They're moving it. Lovely play there. Kennedy chips it up looking for and finding the big boy Botcher, who just takes it on the chest. Bangs it through the goal for the Mudlarks. First for the day.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Not on that occasion. He nearly kicked the bladder out of it. Ball goes up, and we've got Whitford just winning, getting a hand to it first, and we've got Ben Kennedy chasing after him. Ben Kennedy's got the ball. He's got a free kick. The 2024 GSFL MVP. No, it's got to go to Leroy Proud, his teammate, the free kick. Oh, gee, Ben Kennedy's he's shaved down for today.
Yes, he has. He's got the Gillette out for that one. Kelly now, Ryan Kelly for the Mudlarks. They're looking pretty sharp here. Over to Kennedy. Yeah, got that lovely short haircut. Up there it goes, pops it up. This breeze is going to hold it. Settling under there, Uber Gang for the Hawks. He's in there trying to get the ball out now. Here he goes, Schillerbeer. Chip out, got pushed in the back, did he? Umpire says that's just out of bounds.
Just
on
a
the
shank.
A shank.
An AS, absolute
He was under
shocker.
pressure. He was under pressure, so
Yeah, but it's Schillerbeer.
it's Schillerbeer shank.
And he was in the pocket.
Yeah.
Like, he could have almost had a goal from there.
Yeah. And that ball's gone somewhere, isn't it?
It's
That
gone
wind
down
has-
the creek.
Wind has taken it into the Ben Heaslip corner. It's going to be jeez, that is lost. But they've got it back somehow. Here we go. The Creeks now trying to drive it long into this breeze. With the breeze. Oh, look at that ball's just taken out. It's going to be a free kick. Last possession free kick or out of bounds. You take it. You pick. And there's that Kempster got the ball. Was Cooper.
Jack Cooper sizing up his options. He's got this breeze, or this, it's not a breeze, it's a full-blown wind. Goes the drop punt, gets some good distance.
Oh my goodness.
But Uvergang for the Creeks. I'm excited to see him as an in today too. Oh, he's done a worm burner of a kick that was intercepted by Myponga, and Spinks has picked it up onto the left boot with Spinks, goes to the top of the goal square.
Darren.
Two Creek players sport one another, but Adam Tauk manages to get it out there.
Dallets now for the Creeks has got the ball. He's looking around, weighs his options up. Plenty of players ahead. A little short pass. Finds that player. Is that Felton? Yeah, Felton for the Hawks. Well thought about, Bruce. Oh, just chips it out wide, sharing the ball around now, the Hawks. Oh, move this ball on quickly and use this breeze. This is a massive breeze. Kick it up, put it up there, let the breeze take it down, long kick, pack forms, over the back it goes. Kempston now for the Mudlarks, has first use of the ball, bouncing ball, takes it easily, gets around, kicks it out wide to a bit of real estate here. The Mudlarks have got a chance to move it. Ogilvie got a bit of a dodgy bounce, but that's okay, time to settle. Over to Cock, Harrison Cock for the Mudlarks, settles down, they've plugged all the holes now, a lot of yellow jumpers ahead of him. The Hawks defensively doing well.
Spinks wants it outside the front of the cop rooms, and that's the direction it goes, but Spinks has got 3 or 4 Creek players to contend with there, and the Creeks win it by foot, knock it down towards the pocket area. It's a hurried kick out towards the opposite pocket. Players go up, and Ben Kennedy, Sam Kennedy mops up. They've both shaved their heads.
It's Balderrama.
Here's Ben Kennedy out on the centre wing position with Jaden Hines for Myponga. Ben Kennedy picks it up, flicks out a little hand pass to Jaden Hines. He cops a massive coat hanger, but it's called play on. And now we're in front of the scoreboard. The Creek players are trying to paddle it forward.
Then they go, the Mudlarks. Look, this hard, tough pressure footy. Anyone would think this is a finals game. It is Cornelius, umpire. Cornelius says holding the ball. Red hot chili tomato sauce on that one. Henry Bruce with the free kick, going to boot the ball along with the breeze, looking for an option up forward, fisted out there, front and centre over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throw-in.
Now, we only saw Ben Kennedy at a function on Wednesday night.
Yes.
Now, his hair, he was going to say it was long by his standards, at probably a number 2 comb.
Well, I was thinking about time he did cut it. That was looking a bit long and shaggy, wasn't
it?
But
now the bro's gone and used the same set of clippers, and they're harder to tell apart. Anyway, the ball's been thrown back in, and Myponga's taken possession through Mitch Wilkins on the centre wing. Mitch Wilkins sees something he likes in the form of Ben Kennedy, taps a little pass to him. Kennedy couldn't retrieve it. Harrison Cockcord.
Here he goes. Tough bounce for Schillerbeer. Hawks now get it, take advantage, but get wrapped into a tackle. Hard, tough, nobody going anywhere. This ball's going to be bowled up right in the middle of the ground. Up they go. Lovely tap by Whitford. Beautiful work to Sampson. He got a player out free here. Ryan Kelly on the forward 50. Low pass finds Spinks. And have a look at this. The Mudlarks certainly look to be using the ball beautifully into this breeze. And that's what we talked about, Cruz.
We did. This is a little bit of carbon copy of McLaren Districts yesterday. And in terms of their ball use, not wasting it. And I had heard that one of the instructions from Coach Petrucci was no blazing away with high shots, high kicks at goal.
Indeed. Here he goes, Spinks. He's a lovely kick of the ball into the breeze. He goes drifting offline to the left of the goalpost through for the minor score. 1-1. The Mudlarks play the Hawks yet to score on the FPA scoreboard.
Yep, so Creeks to bring it in from the fullback kick in. And it's pretty tightly zoned up, player on player. And look at the wind take the ball. It's almost down to centre wing.
Here he is.
Marked by Jack Cooper. Good intercept, defensive mark. Cooper sends it up with a drop punt. Gets up to the inside 50.
Harrison Cobb tried to take the mark, couldn't do so. Now they're wrapping it in there. Here he goes. That was Dawson. Kick down the line. 2-on-1. Beautifully contested mark there by Cleggett. But they take it away, the Mudlarks. There he is, the MVP for this year. Ben Kennedy with that beautiful bald head. Have a look at that. Number 54 for the Mudlarks. Mongrel punt. Gets over to Wilkins. Mitch Wilkins. Handball out to Harrison Cock. Cock now along the boundary line. Got tackled. Get the handball away. Play on's the call. Almost over the boundary line. They go. Spinks. There he is again. Left and right. Bangs one into the teeth of the goals. Bouncing ball. Where's Butcher? Fisted. Trying to get it out of there. It was Ubergang. Blasted out of there by Durham. Outside of the forward 50 for him. They go, bouncing ball, Mudlarks leading for the chase now. Kennedy, Sam Kennedy gets a kick, looking for Proud and finds him.
Proud, it's 10.5 forward for Mudlarks, back to Kennedy. Kennedy by right foot drop punt, comes inside 50 looking for the bro in Ben Kennedy. He's got the ball, hurried hand pass under pressure, intercepted by the Creeks. And now we've got William Bruce. He feigns around a player and it dishes off nicely to a teammate who in turn another hand pass to Howe sends it by foot.
Nearly.
Further afield, down the line in front of the club rooms, and the ball has gone over the boundary line.
Yeah, great attempt. Oh, he's paid the mark, did he? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he paid the mark.
All right,
So
well,
there you
we're with Jackson Dallas in front of the club rooms. What can he do with it? The long sleever. Jack Dallas.
So Dallas now centre wing position, weighs his options up. I'd suggest to kick it long, son. Use this breeze. The right boot of Dallas goes down there. There's a big pack forming. Lovely work there by the Mudlarks. Got in there. I think that was Brad Clark Sampson now using the ball. Finds a teammate. Kicks it down there looking for... Can't find a teammate. And your mate, William Bruce, takes the lovely timing mark. Want to driving it back in. Handball over to Uber Gang. Uber Gang now in a dangerous spot for the Hawks. Up they go. Couldn't take the mark. There was Jay Kellogg. Oh, a little grubbery kick. Tried to sneak a goal and they couldn't do so. 1 point for the Hawks.
How's Uber Gang? He nearly kicked a shoelace off of that thing.
Yes.
And he can. He's a big unit.
Using the breeze, you can do that from that right flank, can't you?
Yeah.
Could be a long bomb kick from there.
That was the right option.
Mm.
For sure. Use the breeze, like you said before. So we've got one of the Kennedy brothers, Sam, bringing in from point kick in. Gets a reasonable amount of distance, gets it up to the back flank, scoreboard side of the ground. A pack of players forms around it, and no one can get clean possession. And we've got, well, that'd be Pricey, wouldn't it? Umpire Pricey?
He's got the hat on.
We've got Marksy, Corny, and Pricey.
Yeah.
3 umpires today, folks. So ball's gone up for a stoppage, and William Bruce has wrapped up Jaden Hines for Myponga, another stoppage thrower.
I tell you what, Pricey's got his pants pulled up fairly high. I know we call him Harry High Pants, but he certainly does like to tuck his pants in very high, but that's beside the point. We've got William Bruce now, bangs it on his boot, looks for, almost finds, was that the Howe man, Caleb Howe. Bruce now, that's him. Henry Bruce try to get a handball out. They're under pressure here. The Hawks and Mudlarks certainly look the better of the teams so far. In there goes Derham. Lovely work. Punches it. Gets the front position. Mopping things up, the Mudlarks. Hines now. Sampson. Over there to Shillabee. Lovely handball to Spinks. Spinks with a kick up there. They're out here. The Mudlarks. Space galore. The green and gold. One bounce. Kick by... Oh, just offline. Who was that? Kempster?
Yep.
Gee whiz, they could have raffled it there.
Proud.
Levi Proud. Wow.
Very un-Levi Proud.
Burnt the ball. They had their second goal underway, but just burnt the ball.
He was off to the races.
Mm.
And he had a couple of yards on him too. So Creeks to bring it back in. And this is the right idea. He's got it down to centre wing with the return kick in. And there's a pack of players from both teams there. And we had Mitch Cleggett gets it out. And it's now with Reichelt, Peter Reichelt. He sends it down to the forward square. There's no one home for the Creeks. We've got Ogilvie back there mopping up from Myponga. Ogilvie transfers play to the other side of ground. He finds Kennedy, Sam Kennedy. He gets up to centre wing in front of the scoreboard. And contested ball dribbles over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Right in front of the scoreboard, 1 goal, 2 plays, 1 point here at the Victor Harbour Oval.
Now, a quick theory about Pricey's pants.
Yes, what is it?
The wind.
The wind has blown him up his shorts. There you go.
Could be.
Dominish in there got tackled. You'll find him always on the bottom of the pack. Hard, tough player for the Creeks over many years. He'll be standing up tough and tall today. Rucks go at it, tap down here. The Hawks get a clearance. Trying to get it out there now. Oh, lovely little turn of speed by Talc. Oh, it's gone for a throw, was it? Yeah, called him for a throw. Mudlarks now through Harrison Cock, going to take the free kick. The green and gold are out here. Over to Kempster. Oh, he's got a bit of... missed the target. Kempster's got a bit of work to do here. Bouncing ball near the boundary line. Oh, stops and props. Lovely bit of work there. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy now to Kelly. Oh, how do you like that? Nearly got one in the chops. Ryan Kelly, quality player for the Mudlarks, pops it up there looking for the big man. Where is he? Offhands it goes. The Wilkins bangs it on the boat for a goal to the Mudlarks. They're second for the day.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Already.
You know, one thing I'm always amazed by, people, commentators will say, oh, this is a 5-goal breeze, this is a 2-goal breeze. Well, this is a 12-goal breeze, but you have to get the footy first.
I was going to say 20. Umpire Marks balls it up in the centre, and Ben Kennedy gets a left foot to it, and it's a floater because of that wind, and it's went down to the centre forward position, intercept mark taken by Creeks. So what can they do with it? Josh Tauk. He goes into the centre circle area looking for his mate Felton. Felton couldn't complete the mark, intercepted and mopped up by Myponga. Back into the Myponga 50. Spinks is after it. He's recovered best, picks it up, stands up tall. But good pressure by Durham has held him up. And don't know where the umpire is. There he is. Marksy's come in. Said, I'm going to ball it up, boys. Yes. And he's given him some instructions too.
Tom Durham, he wanted to keep it going, didn't he?
Yeah, calm your farm, boys. We're only still in the first quarter.
Off they go now, tap down there, Mudlarks with the ball, first use of it. Trying to get it out.
Yeah, he's called it.
Legged free kick to the Mudlarks. Yeah. This is right on the forward 50, too far out to score. And this will take Levi Proud. Well, it'd be a miracle kick to get it into the breeze, so he's going to have to pass this one off.
Where's Butcher?
Where is he? Good call.
Butcher, Shillaby, where are they?
Oh, Kelly with the option there for the lead. Hawks now under pressure in their back lines, banging out there in a hurry. Spinks over the top. Beautiful, nearly getting it out there, the Hawks. Yes, eventually holding the ball. No, got a kick out of there. Fair enough. Play on towards the boundary line. They go right in front of the commentary spot. Handball over to Tauk. Beautiful work there by Pate. They're sharing the ball nicely now. The Hawks, here we go. Caleb Howe passing down the line. Offhands it goes. Brad Clark, good defensive work by the Mudlarks.
Ogilvy for the Myponga. Cool head Ogilvy gets it out, and now it's with Clark. And over to Mitch Wilkins now. Levi Proud. He's left it behind. He's had it tapped back out to him on the centre wing. Mitch Wilkins backs up. That's the sort of player he is. Takes on a couple of Creek players. Gets a little hurried kick-off. We're down towards the forward flank for the Myponga now. But Creeks have got something to say about that, and they've tried to intercept it. Back with Myponga now. It's them and us.
Off they go now. The Hawks trying their best. They're getting in there. But Mudlarks have wrapped it up. Gee whiz, what I'm liking about the Mudlarks, they have got a fired up attitude, and it's good to see. They lost last week to Encounter. They lost their double chance. They're out here fighting for their right to stay in the finals, and that's obvious today. Fist up there, over towards the boundary line from the shrine. There's going to be a boundary throw in, and this boundary umpire will have to, well, this ball's just going to be going left to right, isn't it? That swirling breeze. It's almost going across ground too. Really is playing a big part in this game. Butcher gets the tap away for the Mudlarks. Wilkins now the clearance for Myponga. Sellicks into the goals. It goes. Shillaby has tried to grab it. Hawks now banging out there in a hurry. They're under pressure. Nice work by Tauk. That's Adam Tauk. Over to Dawson. Dawson with a little chip kick. Finds Bruce. Henry Bruce.
William.
Oh, that's...
Oh, no,
Henry Bruce, yep, that's Henry Bruce. Over there now, down there to McDougall. The Hawks, down the line they go. Spinks camps under it, lovely defensive mark, and the Mudlarks will relieve.
Solid bit of defence work there by Spinks, because if he couldn't have gloved that one cleanly, Creeks could have had a chaos ball going on in there. So he sends it back up to Butcher, the X-Factor man. He's taken a solid grab in front of his eyes. He's passed off, and that player's sent it over towards centre half forward for Myponga, and we're out here with Kelly. Kelly's had a Creek player pull him to ground, and the umpire said we'll have a stoppage throw up. That's umpire Cornelius.
So Corny balls it up, over they go. Oh, Wilkins just bangs it out of there. No one really contested that. Hines now with an opportunity. Handballs over to Spinks. Spinks, that's Jake. Spinks gets it, bangs it onto the boot. Oh, this kicks astray over the boundary line. So that's the last possession free kick going to be taken by the Hawks.
I think he was looking to follow that team instruction, pass it to Shillerbeer on that occasion. Probably could have had a crack at goal. Anyway, it's back out with Adam Taup. And Taup plays on, gets a left foot to it, sends it up to the back flank area for Creek.
There he is.
And a nice chest mark taken in the end. It wasn't easy.
Henry Bruce.
So,
as Bruce now goes down to the centre wing position, up they go, off hands towards the scoreboard. There it is, a lovely work there by Kempster, but he's bustled over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throw in.
Well, just quietly, Myponga, even though they're into the breeze, they seem to be penetrating more and having more inside 50s. Anyway, we're in front of the scoreboard, and the X Factor man, he thumps it forward from the ruck drill.
Tackled without it. Play on.
Mitch Wilkins gets the benefit of after disposal free. He sends it down to Shillerbeer. Shillerbeer's pulled to ground as he was in the marking contest.
Yep.
Umpire David Marks couldn't have been any closer unless he was sitting inside his shorts, and he's been able to adjudicate that as a free kick to Shillers, who definitely within scoring distance. I'll tell you what though.
Yeah, tell me. What?
Shillers is known to me, having watched him this season, he doesn't mind getting elevation in those drop punts.
Yes.
Today not the day for elevation.
Low drop punt. There, you've heard it first here on Happy FM.
Having said that, Shillerbeer's got 911 career goals, so I think he knows how to kick them.
Oh, it's a wobbler. It's off the side of the boot, and this wind, it's not all about how the ball in its trajectory flies through the air, but it's also about that ball drop from the hand to the boot, Chris.
We're getting all scientific about the prolate spheroid, the direction it should be dropped. That is true though. The wind
indeed, the ball drop. Yeah. So kick out here by Derham, Tom Derham for the Hawks. Weighs his options up. Kick along, he's looking for Uber Gang. Bit of body work there. Kelly, lovely job. Hines gets the ball over the boundary line right in front of the commentary spot. Camera work here by the magical, mysterious man, Steve Adams. Ball in. Here we go. Looks like Kelly's going to do the ruck work here for the Mudlarks. Tapped out there by the Hawks. Ben Kennedy wrapped into a tackle. And going to be a ball up right in front of us here. It's gone just about 21 minutes, almost into time on in this first quarter. The Mudlarks be wrapped with this. Butcher gets a big bash forward over to Wilkins. Wilkins now for the Mudlarks. Lovely looking pass. Can't find Shillerbeer though. He's on the run. He's got the advantage of the ball. Bangs it onto the boot. Into the teeth of the goals. Couldn't find a player. Bouncing ball. One on one they go in. Sampson now. Oh, lovely play. Over there to Proud. Proud bangs it onto the boot. It's a goal! No, offline. Celebrated too early, the Mudlarks. That breeze just belted it over, across the goals for a minor score.
So Creeks don't muck around, they get it in, they're up to half-back flank already, scoreboard side of the ground, and we've got a run on here by Heath McDougall. He's been tackled, and good on Myponga player putting up his hand for something.
Hold the ball.
It's with Jaden Hines.
Good tackle.
Back flank, scoreboard side of the ground. What can he find here in terms of a lead? He's kicked to a pack of players. Oh, look at that grab. That's a solid grab by Daniel Cleggett. And he's gloved that one nicely. And good defensive grab. He spears a little pass up towards the back 50. He's now it's with Bruce. It's Henry Bruce. He's on the defensive 50, sends it out to centre wing, clubroom side of the ground, intercepted by a Myponga player, looking for Mitch Wilkins, couldn't find him. Dominish has taken a good grab from the Creeks. He spears a little pass over to a teammate. Creeks are approaching centre wing, scoreboard side of the ground.
Handball back over to Bruce. Little chip pass comes astray. Mudlarks now pounce on it. Oh, Felton, look at that for a tackle. He's rolled him once, he's rolled him twice, and he's moved him over towards the boundary line. So that's good, fierce, hard finals footy pressure.
He was more invested than the Commonwealth Bank on that one.
Tapped there by the Creeks. They get it over there. Nothing doing. Hard, tough. Banged out of there in a hurry. It's a rainmaker. This kick's going up and down. Fisted, double fist by the Mudlarks. Banged out of there in a hurry by Howe. Oh, a little bit of a left punt around the corner. Bouncing ball. Ogilvie takes full advantage of this. Got a bit of time and space over there. Found an option. But here we go. Darcy Pate gets the ball over to Derham for the Hawks. Kick in there, looking for a target. Can't find one then. Burnt the ball. Ogilvy gets it.
Well, Ogilvy's Mr. Last Line, I'm calling him in this quarter.
He's playing well.
Mr. Last Line of Defence. That's about the 4th or 5th time he's rescued it on the last line of defence. Ogilvy drop punt up to half back for Myponga. And a infringement's been happening in the marking contest, and a Creek free player got the free kicking centre. Down to the pocket, and there we have, is that
Sam Kennedy?
Sam Kennedy with a new haircut.
Yes, he looks a bit different, doesn't he, with that scalp shining through.
Yeah. Well, Ben said that the grandparents come out and the parents come out to watch them play, so they might be here today. Shout out to them if they're listening. Over on the centre wing, it's with Derham, who's tackled for the Creeks, gets a little pass out to a teammate.
Oh, free kick.
And we're down with Bruce. Henry Bruce.
Got one too high. Bruce now gets on his right boot, doesn't muck around. We're looking for a pass up there. Good mark. Who was that? We're trying to work it out. Is that Cleggett? Oh, I reckon that's Cleggett. Yep, that's him, Mitch Cleggett, the man they call Pumpkin. Oh, and there goes the siren. So 2 goals, 4 plays, 1 point. If they get this, this will be their first goal with the breeze. Massive pressure on the man they call Pumpkin. Should get it. Kick underway. It looks good. Straight through the big sticks. The Creeks get one back. And that ends the first quarter. A quarter in which the Mudlarks would be mighty happy with that. A little bit disappointed that they gave away a goal. But good to see Pumpkin Cleggett get one there. 1 goal, 1 plays, 2 goals, 4 in this first quarter. A game dominated by the Mudlarks. If they can capitalise and get another 3, 4, 5 goals up, that's what they're looking like in this breeze. What are your thoughts, Chris?
I think they'd be hoping for something closer to 8.
8
in this quarter.
They would. Well, that's what we saw yesterday.
Well, here we go. Look at this.
What's happening?
The coach Shillerby is speaking to Justin Richardson. They've got the whiteboard happening.
Yeah.
Steve Adams
Big
has
moves.
got him centre screen, or just to the right of centre. And look at that. Schiller's has got the new polished boots out there, and they're pointing at the magnets. They're getting serious.
Well, I think that's the seating arrangements for tonight's dinner. They're working out where everyone's sitting for
It's
dinner.
what Schiller's is saying. I'm not sitting there.
It put me closer to the stage. Yeah. So it's going to be good. And there's Graham too, the manager, and they're having his.
Graham's the one in the baseball cap, the Myponga baseball cap.
Cheerio to you guys. All right, this is going to be an epic game of footy. It is finals fever here. Whoever loses this one's out. Whoever wins this one takes the right to stay in the competition against Encounter Bay next week. This is the Great Southern Footy League, live on the radio, 90.1 FM, and streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security, and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
A bit of a public announcement here. We've got, as you might be aware, the match of the round is brought to you by Happy FM through the many local sponsors who make this live streaming and radio broadcast possible. Happy FM celebrated its 30th birthday this year and recently has undergone a major upgrading program. As part of this major upgrade, Happy FM is selling a block of land adjacent to Happy FM's headquarters in Victor Harbour. The land is located at 31 Lindsay Street, right in the heart of Victor Harbour, and is an incredible opportunity to build a residential home, business or commercial premise. If you're interested in this prime piece of land, contact Paul Price from Harcourt, South Coast on 0438 132 865.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbor, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
It is a fairly good quarter here for the Mudlarks. They had plenty of the ball, and they'd be happy with that. They certainly won the quarter, and that was against the breeze. This quarter, though, they have the breeze with them, and it could be a decisive margin at the end of this quarter to the green and golds. We're going to find out, though, what have the Hawks got for us in this second quarter. Can they fight back, Chris?
Well, just before we go down that street, the Myponga coaching staff, who are on screen with the whiteboard there, just to the right of screen, playing coach Shillabir,
and Richo with the board,
who's a very animated man at the quietest of times when he's trying to give an instruction across. Had the magnets going full pelt, I mean that board would almost be hot. I don't know how Richo doesn't need gloves on. I'll be holding that magnet board. And there was absolutely no concern about the wind blowing it out of their hands.
I don't know how strong those magnets are. They must be extra heavy duty magnets to keep on in this breeze. So it's going to be good. We're going to find out what happens in this second quarter here at the Kangaroo Arena, the Victor Harbor Oval. And it's good to see the wild man of Myponga in the ruck, Mr. Entertainment himself, the mudlark that is known as Johnny Butcher.
Oh, it's worth paying to get in just to see him.
Yeah, well, I paid double just because I knew Johnny Butcher was going to be in. I didn't get him for free.
Have a look at that wind having picked up too. Here he goes, umpire Price throws it up. Butcher! Straight into it. Bang! Down to ground, down towards his side's goal end. But it was intercepted by Henry Bruce, and we'll have a stoppage thrower. So umpire Price throws it up. Butcher again gets first tap to it, and same result again. Bruce for Creeks gets it over to Dominish, clever flick over to a teammate. He turns it back with Dominish. Look at him go!
Oh, yes.
Through the centre. Dominish gets it up to the full forward position.
Oh no, Kellogg now trying to go in there for the Hawks. Ogilvie there. Little toe poke around the corner to the advantage of his teammate Sampson. Toe poke again. Oh, lovely little bit of work there though. I think that was Yard, was it? Banged her on the boot. Oh, juggling mark. Did he take it? Spinks claims the mark. Yes, he got it before it went over the boundary line. He settles the ship for the Mudlarks. Kick, long kick, uses the breeze beautifully. Trying to get the ball out of there. Oh, Butcher, lovely tap over the back. Talc gets it. That's Josh. The Hawks now use the ball, but it's up and down. Oh, diving in there was Howe, a bit untidy. Spoilt the player there. The Mudlark went down. That was Sampson. Copped one for his troubles. And gets up very gingerly. I would have maybe thought he's going to get a 25. Play on's a call. Kennedy, that's Sam, bangs it onto his boot. High Raymaker kick. Who's there for the Mudlarks? Off hands it goes, front and centre. No one takes it. Over the boundary line it goes. And it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, the ball chased by Connor Sampson for the Mudlarks, but he just couldn't catch it. And there we go, a helpful member of the public, spectator, handing the ball back to the boundary umpire. And we're about to have a boundary umpire throw-in. So the ball's come back in, and Mudlarks have got it through Connor Sampson, and it's going towards goal, and it's gone through for a point. So we're going to have a point kick in from the Creeks, and scores 2 goals, 5 by Pongo on their PA scoreboard. Langhorne Creek 1 goal, 1.
Tom Derham now with a kick out. Goes along his high ball. Pack sets. Oh, no one can take it off. Hands out the back of the pack it goes. Myponga trying to lead for it. In there goes Dominish. What's he going to do? Lovely pick up, Dominish. Hamels out to the advantage of his teammate. He's got the ball back. Oh, he's got party tricks galore. Got smothered over there to Follett. Beautiful work. The Hawks using the ball. There's a lead on here. William Bruce couldn't get there. Play on now. Dallas gets a handball over there to Howell. The Wolfman. Howell gets it over to Kellogg. Time and space. Gets a throw for a beautiful goal against the Breeze. So the Hawks get one.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Skilled player, beautiful kick.
Absolutely, well weighted,
Yep.
plenty on it,
Yep.
and good rotation on the Sharon. Got it to go straight through the middle. Ball's gone up, neither ruck won it. It's come out with the Creek player through Follett, Tassie Follett. He's got it off, now he's got it off to a teammate at centre half back. He wobbles a pass up to Claggett. He's in turn sent it into the forward 50. There's a foot race on there out there with Myponga. Myponga player wins it, and he's interfered with after he disposed of it, and free after disposal was paid with Ben Kennedy.
Off they go now, the Mudlarks sharing the ball down. Long kick looking for a target. Finds that target. Where else would you want to kick it but to Shillabeer? Outside the 50, gets around on his right boot. He's going to give it, boots it in there. Mongrel punt offline, well offline. Burnt the ball, and last possession free kick going to be taken by the Hawks. So Shillabeer could have done better there.
What about the trajectory and how it dropped that ball?
That was that crazy wind.
Yeah. Anyway, Langhorne Creek bring it in. They get it probably up around their defensive 50, and it's marked well by Caleb Howe. Howe looking around, 180 degrees, assessing where he might kick it, looking for a lead, wants to honour one, signals to a teammate, goes short, tries to, and finds Tauk. Was it?
Yeah, Adam Tauk now with the ball for the Hawks along the boundary line, gets onto that left foot kick. Oh, it's a mongrel punt, hard to control it, and out of bounds, going to be taken by the dangerous Ben Kennedy, MVP. Had just passes off to his brother, but they've called it back here and said you've got to do that again, get behind the mark, Ben. He said alright, I will. He's looking long now. Kennedy now pops it up, looking for a target. The big man fly. Oh, lovely. Hawks could have raffled it there in the back. Good mark. Kick out there. Down the line, looking for Dallas. Couldn't take the mark. Wrapped into a tackle. They fight for it. Harrison Cock in there, was it? No. Beautiful work there by Sampson now. Oh, Kempster, I think it was. Wilkins now. Chip out to Benny. Big Butcher. Tries to get the ball out, but he's going to be settling down for a kick. Look at this.
Have a shot, JB.
Oh my
centre
goodness.
half forward.
Johnny Butcher belts one.
Oh,
it's a rainmaker into the pocket. Oh my goodness. Butcher by name, Butcher by trade. He has butchered that ball. It's gone into the left pocket and touched over for a boundary throw-in.
60-plus metre kick.
It was huge.
And plus, that's not to mention the 100 it went vertically. So it's with Jaden Hines on the ground. He's fighting for it, and he's wrapped. Oh look, that's how windy it is. Jaden Hines' headband's blown off.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually going to put it in his shorts.
There you go.
No headband. So Johnny Butcher wins the tap, and that's then out to Sampson. Sampson gets it over to a teammate. Hurried right kick around the body, and there's only Creeks home. And a good defensive mop-up mark taken on the last line of defence. And a 25's repaid to the Creeks. Ben Kennedy.
Oh, he's getting another one.
Oh, he's getting two for the price of one here.
Fair
50
enough.
metres.
Fair enough. Yep, a little bit of
lippage. Bit of lippage.
Well, he ran over the mark to start with, and then he was arguing his point of view while obstructing the play. Chip out wide now. Nice work. Creek's now using the ball. They're looking pretty good in this quarter against the Breeze. Here he goes. Dawson now. Chip out there. Oh, lovely hands by that man, Kellogg. The J-Lock gets the ball in the pocket. We've seen him kick one from here. We know he's good enough. The fabulous number 3 for the Hawks. He can kick him, this bloke. And if they get this goal, wouldn't you believe it, they're going to go up in the lead against the Breeze. Who would have thought that? Kicked by Keller. Oh, that Breeze has just bent it over there, crossed the goals through for the minor score. So on the FPA scoreboard, Langhorne Creek 2-2. They trail the Mudlarks 2-5 on the FPA scoreboard.
Now, is this? Can we look for the sign? Is it going to be a talk?
Come on, Coops.
Come on, Coops.
Here we go.
He's gone for it, you beauty! Look at that! It's up to the centre circle. Hines gets a hand on it first. Road best by Creeks. I love the talk. I love it when he does that. And centre wing is with Harrison Cock. He's mopped it up. Handball's off to a teammate.
Over there to Spinks. Kane Spinks now puts one up. Oh, lovely hands there by the Creeks. Oh, no, free kick. Cornelius, umpire. Cornelius says push in the back. Mackenzie says, what, me? Yes, mate. It's your free kick there to Kelly. Ryan Kelly for the Mudlarks. Bangs it in the forward 50, looking for a target. Oh, Butcher pushes his opponent out. Can't get there. He's mapped things up. Bangs it onto the boot. Bouncing ball goes over across over the point line for a minor score. 1 point. Goes on the scoreboard to the Mudlarks. 2 goals, 6 plays, 2 goals, 2 on the FPX scoreboard.
Well, that's when he's at his most damaging, Johnny Butcher, when the kicks are the hardest. So anyway, the Creeks have brought it in. Durham's finds a teammate out by the 50, defensive 50. Dominic! Oh, it's not Dominic, that's Dawson. James Dawson gets involved. And it's free being picked kick out by umpire Price. They're going the way of Mudlarks. And it'll be taken by, is that Proud? Yeah, Levi Proud.
Oh no, it's the young fella.
Gives it to his teammate.
That's Ryan Hutchinson.
Hutchie, what's he going to do? Goes to the top of the square.
Oh, good mark. Defensive mark there. That was that Uber game.
Ubers!
On his hands and knees, the big boy had to get down a long way. Over to Follett, sharing the ball around in the back pocket. You'd say that Coach Peter Galbraith would be happy with his performance into the Breeze. They just burnt the ball a bit there. Ogilvy takes the ball away now. Mudlarks holding the ball. Prior opportunity, yes, says umpire Cornelius. Oh, there's been a push out and another 25 metres. So they're going to bring the ball down here. The Wolfman kicks it. Howe gets a target there in the centre of the ground. It's Tom Derham. Derham can use the ball and does so on this occasion. There's 3 players here, the Hawks. Out there they go. Kick up into the forward 50. Who have they got? Fisted off hands into the pack. Wrapped it up with a tackle. Dumped down in there. Good hard footy. Oh, he's caught him for a sling. That's Claggett. Gets a little pass. Oh, lovely work and absolute courage there shown by Adam Tauck to take a beautiful mark in the breadbasket. He's copped it. Sucks in the big ones. The big breaths, because he had to put the body on the line. Good to see. And he's got an opportunity, a golden opportunity into this Breeze to get the Hawks' 3rd goal and also the lead in this game, Chris.
Yeah, and he comes from that Ben Eastlipp side.
He's got it! It's a goal to the Hawks! They have the lead!
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Whatever your lad said to his team at quarter time.
I think she was feeding him lines, actually.
Well, keep feeding him because it's 3 goals 2. Plays 2 goals 6. Creeks in front.
Oh! Good tackle by Dominic. Almost got holding the ball. Up it goes. Rainmaker there. They fight in hard. Ball on dispute there. Oh, too high. She cried. And taken there by Dominic.
Dominic is revved up.
And he's got a bit of facial hair there, gone for the bearded look. Over to Dawson, his doppelganger, from a distance, that is. Not
Not
up
quite as
close.
much facial hair,
No.
and more tats.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dawson
Wolfman.
sends it out to the caravan. We're hoping to get involved here, and Wolfman's marked it in front of us. Caleb Howe.
Offhands.
Offhands over the line for a boundary throw.
He claimed it though, didn't he?
Oh, why not? Don't get it if you don't ask.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's asked Pricey the question. Pricey's adjusted his pants and his hat to do with the win factor. And anyway, the ball's thrown up and smacked forward by Hutchinson, coming back from the Creek player. So Rainmaker.
Off they go. Pumpkin Clear try to get the ball out of there. Little kick by Dallas. Creative. The Hawks now irresistible, losing the ball beautifully. Finds a target up forward. And
Same bloke.
Same bloke, Tauck. He's absolutely on fire, this young bloke. Adam Tauck, a very, very damaging player up forward for the Hawks. Who would have
Just
thought?
floated back into the space.
Nice work.
Coach should be happy with that.
He's not far out, directly in front, kick underway, the left foot. Oh, he's just sliced it off like a bad shanking 9-iron, and that has gone out of bounds on the full. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, but that instruction that Rose has sent through, it's
kick at the towel.
For Tauck to go fill back into the space. It worked on that occasion.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are, back pocket for the Myponga Sellicks team, and they go for distance. They get it down to the halfback.
Kelly!
Really strong grab taken by Kelly. He'd be happy with that.
Whoa.
He dishes off to Ben Kennedy, back to Kelly. Kelly goes left and right.
Look at that.
Gets a boot to it, manages to keep it in as he goes down the line. It's in front of the clubhouse. And spills over the boundary line for a boundary line throw in.
Yeah, creative play there. Kennedy and Kelly combining well. They had not much space to work in. It was like working in a phone box, but they got the ball out of there down the line, and it's going to be a boundary throw in.
It was actually a clever, skillful pass, kick by Kelly to be able to keep it in, and then still gain about 40 metres of real estate. Ball comes in. Whitford wins the tap. He had front position. Umpires found something.
Yeah, hanging on
out of that.
Got
And a free kick awarded to Whitford for being in front and being infringed. He goes for distance, sends it down to the pocket.
And just having a look at Whitford there, he's holding his ribs.
He's wincing, isn't he?
Yeah, I reckon he might have cracked one in the ribs there. He is in a bit of pain, the number 2. Very important player, the ruckman for the Mudlarks. We'll keep an eye on that. But there's been a ball up now, forward flank here for the Mudlarks. They're trying to battle in there. They want a goal. They're kicking with the breeze and they haven't got one. In they go. It's been the Hawks in this second quarter who have taken the chocolate so far in this very important quarter. Up they go now, battling in there. Tap call there by Felton. That ball's going nowhere. Umpire Cornelius says, thank you very much, gentlemen. I'll ball this one up.
Yeah, Felton had the half chicken wing going there and he didn't really want to let go. Anyway, the ball's been belted forward by Myponga from the ruck duel. Mitch Wilkins has got it. Spears out a hand pass to a teammate. It's with Ben Kennedy. Ben Kennedy has a step for goal. Oh, it was touched off the boot, I reckon. And it's through for a point. The dangerous Ben Kennedy lurking in that forward line.
So yeah, on the FPAG scoreboard, 2 goals, 7. Myponga Mudlarks plays Langhorne Creek 3 goals, 2.
Tom Derham to bring it back in from the point kick in for the Creeks. He's sucking in the big ones. All these players are working hard. Derham then plays on off the corner of the full-back square, gets it up to half-back flank, nice looking kick, a great intercept mark taken by Jack Cooper for Myponga, and he can send it back where it came from with something on it due to this 40-kilometre-hour wind. Sends it to the top of the forward square, the ball hits the deck, no one could mark it. No one's got clean possession yet. Creeks have banged it forward, got it to centre half back for the Creeks. It's with Levi Proud. Levi Proud dishes off hand pass to Sampson. He gets it onto the boot.
Oh, he's got a great goal to the Mudlarks. Use the breeze. And they...
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
It's going to go down to the wire. You got that feeling. Marksy holds the ball up, throws it. Tap out there by McKenzie. Oh, umpire Mark says he's got a free kick, holding on.
Hines off to the races.
So Levi Proud's going to take the free kick.
Told to come back. Ball with Proud, centre circle. Play being directed there by umpire Cornelius. Proud goes short to Harrison Cock. Harrison Cock spotted him up and provided the lead. He gave him the kick.
Hines!
Oh, Hines in front of his eyes in the pocket. See something he likes inside. Goes in board to Schillerbeer.
Oh, he's going to have a shot from here for sure. He's outside 50, but he's good enough, the big boy. He's like a freight train, this guy, and he's got a hell of a kick on him. Schillerbeer from a distance pops it up. Oh, look, kick is going way, way, way off to the left.
Yeah, that's the second AS.
Yeah, that's that breeze.
Absolute shocker.
Yep.
That Schillerbeer's put on this quarter from
Yeah, it's
down
that
there.
ball drop, so it's going to the left of the foot. You know, he's shanked it, hooked it over to the left.
Do you think we should run out and tell him at half time?
Yeah, we say, mate.
I'm not telling him. He's
Is
about
it-
7'10".
Yeah, not telling anything.
Nah.
We should write it on his whiteboard.
Good luck doing that. Anyway, Creeks bring it back in, and it's intercepted by Myponga, and I reckon that's Kelly. He's wrapped up by Uber Gang. Uber Gang playing down back for this quarter. Maybe he's a loose man in the back. Haven't quite worked that one out. Anyway, umpire Pricey throws it up, and the Rucks do battle. And it was Reichelt getting a handle first, but it's been held up on the ground. And
Hey, look at those pants. They're riding up even further. Off they go now. Schillerbeer gets a tap away for the Mudlarks. Leading forward there is Levi Proud. Oh, lovely work. Just got it out there. Banged it on the boot. Got an opportunity here. Trying to get in there was Butcher. Hawks now under pressure. Smothered off the boot towards the boundary line. It's going to be a boundary throw in.
you look at those for decent players. You got Henry Matthews and Ben Kennedy seeing that ball over the line. Two very good players. Anyway, ball comes up. Schillers does a ruck duties, gets a little tap to it. Dominish gets involved. I know that's Dawson, his look-alike. And Creeks have got it. They're bursting away, coming inboard through the centre square. It's with Tauk. Pake's got it. Pake sends it by foot. A bit of a wobbly old punt kick up to the centre circle. And now we've got Jack Cooper. Jack Cooper, what can he do?
Cooper now, little pokey kick, lovely pass, gets it over his teammate there in Kempster. Kempster now going long, not mucking around, a bit of a wobbler offline. It's somehow Schillerbeer just gets the ball, bangs it onto the boot. Bouncing ball, over through for a point. And he's trying to adjust, he's shanking him now to the right.
Well, now he's gone the googly.
The googly.
He's just thought,
Looking for
no more elevation in any of these kicks. I'm just going along the ground.
Yeah.
But another point. So back for the kick in. Is this Derham? Is he
John Derham? Yeah, he's the man who does it down there.
He's pretty cool under pressure. This bloke sends a high drop punt towards the back flank area. It went over the pack of players, mopped up at the back by Hines, Jaden Hines for Mudlarks. He sends it straight back down to the forward pocket, looking for his mates in Kennedy and Spinks in Co. And the ball went over the line, last position free. Derham mops up, sends it back in.
Kick out there, they're looking down the line. Oh, almost a great little move there by William Bruce. Try to get a bit of a spin out there, gets tackled. It's going to be a ball up. It's good to see Hinesy with his headband back on. Thank goodness.
Needed the adjustment for the wind factor. And here we go. Umpire Marks throws it up. Grabbed out of thin air by the Creek Ruckman. That was Sam McKenzie. It's down now with Myponga. They send it back towards the centre wing.
Pops one up, trying to get out there. Schillerbeer bangs his opponent out, bangs it onto the boot. Up they go. Here he goes. Butcher leads for it, gets a pass out there. Oh, Wilkins just jams it onto the boot, belts it out of there, and kick goes astray. Well out of the goal range, and it's going to be a last possession free kick.
Yeah,
taken here by the Hawks.
Wilkins didn't realise he probably took about another half a second to steady there.
Yep.
But you haven't got eyes in the back of your head, have you?
No, nobody has.
No.
Well,
I reckon David Marks has.
Yeah, well, he does. You're right.
Umpire Marks.
He's like the blowfly. He's got a dragonfly. Got many lenses in his eyes.
Anyway,
he's a freak of nature.
Creeks bring it back in, and it's down to about the back flank area.
Oh, Kelly
is playing well this quarter, and he got a bit of head work around the shoulders. Umpire Mark says not enough for a free kick. We'll just have a field stoppage throw up. Kelly does the ruck work. No one really won it. It's out with Creeks.
Nice.
Creeks are taken off with it now.
Felton, oh, he's bobbled it. Oh, he gets around though. Pass it, little chip around the corner in the advantage of his team. And now it's Brad Clark. Boots it long for the Mudlarks. In they go. Trying to get out there with Spinks. There's a free kick being called. And that was a push out in the marking contest, going to be taken by the Hawks.
I reckon this is Daniel Clegger. He gets it by foot to a teammate, Bruce. Henry Bruce, who's centre-half back, true centre-half back for the Creeks. Bruce sees something he likes out to the scoreboard side of the ground. Felton, number 44 for Creeks. He does a chip passing turn down to Dawson, Jimmy Dawson. The pink boots and the tattoos. There's a few players that wear these pink boots.
Dawson now kicks it long in front of the scoreboard. They go up or pushed out of there was Cleggett. Bit of aerial ping pong. It gets bustled over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throw in. 3 goals, 7 plays, 3-2 on the FPA scoreboard. Myponga Sellicks with a 5-point lead. They go up. Oh, look at the breeze take that throw in. Just banged onto the boot by the Mudlarks. In goes Spinks. Oh, couldn't get the ball out of there. The Hawks are desperate. And so is Spinks. Beautiful tackle. Takes advantage. Dawson didn't have much opportunity. Gets pinged for holding the ball.
I thought he'd take 3 of them on.
Yeah.
And
yeah, fair enough. Good call.
umpire said, good on you. Good
Pricey.
effort. But you got to get rid of it before they put you to the ground.
High pants, Pricey.
Yes. And I'm feeling for him in this wind with those shorts.
Yes, me too. It's brass monkey weather, isn't it?
Yep. And so Spinks, he can kick a goal, this lad. Both of the Spinkses can.
Kick underway by Spinks. It's looking pretty good. The goal umpire likes it. It's all through, clear for a goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Going by that scoreboard over there, I'm going as 11 points. Yep. But anyway, up ball up in the centre it goes. Tap out there by the Mudlarks. Clearance. Oh, Rat doing a tackle there was a bit too vigorous on Harrison Cock. Thought about playing on. Goes down. Kicks it into a target up forward. Pack forms. Off hands it goes out the back. Sampson now left and right. Gets a ball back at his teammate. That's Spinks in there, wrapped into a tackle. Stacks on the mill. Cold holding the ball, insufficient attempt. And the Hawks will take this.
Could be a 25.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, umpire David Marks doesn't muck around. He's Johnny on the spot. Saw exactly what was going on. Says you can't hold it up like that and expect not to be penalised. So 25 taken. Creek's got it up to Henry Bruce.
He's
now.
playing well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's had plenty of it. He's a good player. And Henry Bruce hasn't got much of many leads on, so he goes down the line, gets to the back flank position.
Lovely Cleggett. That's Pumpkin Cleggett. Lovely hands. Oh, player streaming back for it though. He's wasted his opportunity and trying to move it on quickly. Oh, a sea of green and gold ahead of him. Kicks it out. Brad Clark sets himself for it. Off hands it goes. Kelly now playing well for the first half. Up it goes. Look at Shillaby over that player's head. Spinks now. Handball almost does a miracle. Sampson and Spinks goes in for the tackle. No pro opportunity on the Hawks player there. And holding his ankle is Sampson. Is he going to be alright? No, just copped a bit of a stinger. He's fine. Marksy balls it up. Dangerous spot here for the Mudlarks. Oh, Wilkins was it? No, Kennedy. No, it was Sampson. Got one too high.
Ubers.
And going to be a free kick.
Yeah, Ubers, tall man. And went over the shoulder.
We forgot how tall he was. Over to Sampson. So that is Jackson Sampson going to be taking a free kick. Virtually dead in front. And what did he be, about 35 out? Easily within kicking distance. Breeze in his back. And should get this one. If they get this, that's going to be a nice, handy lead at half time.
Yes.
As this quarter goes counting down, we've got 24 minutes. Oh, there it is. The siren's gone. The kick underway. Sampson has tugged it to the left. So that goes to be a 12-point margin here in the second half. The Mudlarks would be pretty happy with that. They would have been happier if they got that one right on the siren. But we've seen that time and time again. That breeze is so tricky, trying to drop the ball onto the boot. And a lot of those kicks consequently going to the left of the screen.
They recovered that quarter just, in my opinion.
Yeah, they held their heads up.
I thought they'd be a lot closer towards the 10-goal mark, given the breeze.
Yep.
But Langhorne Creek, to their credit, didn't let it get away. Were able to kick 2 more goals, 2 goals in that quarter into the wind, where they only kicked 1 the first quarter. So they can hold their heads high.
Yes, indeed. And look, they're out there having a bit of a huddle too. So Schillers is in there. The spray's already happened. It's happened early. No, they're having a chat. And they'll be fired up for this. Look at them. They're in there. They know how important it is. I mean, look, if they go out today, they lost last week. This would have stung them. They want to get a home final too. Home grand final is up for grabs. And they've got to do it the hard way. They've got to come from the elimination to get there. There's a lot of football ahead of them. Are they good enough? We're about to find out. So that's it. This is Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
G'day and welcome to the Halftime Hub. Today I'm talking to the Great Southern Football League President, Grant Levy. Grant, welcome.
Thanks, Steve. Cheers.
Mate, tell us about the Great Southern Footy League. What makes it so good?
Look, the league is in a fantastic position. 10 teams, has women's competition, and our junior competition is as good as what's going around the state. We bring a real youth of vibrance with all clubs with community attachment and family feel.
Yeah, and there's 10 teams, finals 5. It's fantastic, isn't it, the way it works out?
Yeah, absolutely. It's, the cream comes to the top, obviously, with the top 5, and we feel that the final series is the way that the top 5 should be played.
Yeah, and you became president of the league. Why on earth would you want that job?
Oh, it's a big handle, I think, more than anything. Okay. Still wanted to be involved in footy. Been obviously at the Victor Footy Club for 30 odd years, and my time was up right to depart and allow that club to flourish with other people's voice and opinions and direction. So for me to still be involved, I had a real passion for association footy and zone footy. and I felt that I could offer something to clubs to try and bring everyone together to feel part of a community and obviously an association.
Yeah, amazing record. You talk about Victor Harbour. Obviously, your heart must be there still. You've got your Great Southern Footy League hat. You take it off. You put your Victor Harbour one on. And this club is going places, isn't it? Really improved this year. Yeah,
look, it's really exciting, and look, you'll never take the blue and white out of me. It's been my life, my family's life, and still, my son's involved there and still playing reserves and coaching junior colt footy. So the legacy still lives on. But coming back to your question, the Victor Harbour Footy Club is up and about at the moment. 25 years since our last premiership, back in '99. So yeah, it's exciting times, but funny things can happen in the finals. So and we've all seen that before. Sides have gone through undefeated and missed out. But to the credit to the club and to obviously the playing staff and the coaching staff, it's really exciting for them to hopefully be premiers at the end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, your record at the club is amazing. 8 premierships. You've got 1 premiership as a coach. You've got 3 premierships as a senior Colts coach. Incredible. And played over 270 games.
Yep.
What is that like, having that incredible legacy?
Oh, look, it's an honour. I mean, it was a lot of hard work, and I never sort of look back on my football career. I've never been one to look back in the past. I always look to the future and what I can offer and help others, come through. But look, it's something that I've always cherished. That my premierships that I've been involved in, and my coaching career as well, and even my association in zone footy as well. And that's probably one reason why I'm sitting here today, is because I was passionate about association footy and zone footy, and hopefully I can put back into something that I've got out of for so many years as well.
So tell us about zone footy, association footy. Why is it so important, and what do we need to protect it? Because obviously it does need some sort of form of protection.
Yeah, it fluctuates, doesn't it? I know when I played and when I was involved coaching as well, and we busted our guts to play at that level. I think things have changed a little bit. I think the top line players are looking for the extra break. The game's a little bit different. It's a little bit quicker, possibly more demanding for training and fitness. So they're looking for that break. But I think it's still very important for a pathway for our youth and our young kids to play at the highest level that they can, and look for the pathways to hopefully further their football careers at Sanford level and possibly AFL level too. So it is important, and the passion that I have for it is that we need to try and involve the top line players to show that they're interested in it, so the young kids can actually become interested in it as well.
Yep, sure. And women's footy. Tell us about women's footy. How important is that to the league?
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, for me, my daughter plays footy, and Terry Corcoran and myself, and we set up the start of women's footy on the Great Southern Footy League for a pathway for girls and for women to play. And the growth of that has been immense, and it's here to stay. Yes, we're sort of seeing a plateau and a bit of a fluctuation now with development squads coming through from South Adelaide, and they're having extra teams. But we still feel that it's the important thing to keep that pathway going for sure.
Yeah, and having a look at these 2 teams that went around, Wollonga and McLaren's very strong clubs. Yep. There's the lesser teams they're lesser clubs. They're also involved, but they can struggle sometimes. How do we get them more involved? How do we try to?
Yeah, I think what we've seen, which I've seen, and obviously throughout the 8 years that we've had women's footy, is that we need to integrate it with the mainstream committees of clubs. When the women's competition or the women's committees, subcommittees go out on their own, they seem to sort of hang out on their own a fair bit. So mainstream committees need to pull it in and actually try and drive it through their mainstream of all their supporters and sponsors and so forth, to support it.
Yes.
With coaching and development and so forth.
Yes, and the overall culture of the club can improve so much, can't it, when the women's get involved?
It changes,
Yeah.
it changes. And, you know, we talk about women's footy, but, you know, the Netball Association is so important too for our fabric of our
Yes.
community football.
Yeah.
We need our women's netball and football to work hand in hand, because it's a family environment and a community environment.
And sometimes there's that perception that netball is getting hard done by, or they're losing because of women's footy. It feels like there's a competition there.
Yeah, look, it becomes a choice thing, I think.
Yeah.
But you'll find that some of the players are choosing one over the other, but that's a choice factor as well. It's a bit like, you know, football and surfing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a choice thing, but we know the importance of netball for our football association.
Yeah.
We need to make sure, you know, to forge a strong relationship with them to be able to, you know, to maintain our Saturday drive to, you know, have netball and football together.
Yeah. And what about umpires? Let's talk about umpires. We need more umpires. We need more quality umpires. How do we get umpires involved?
Yeah, it's training, education. It's, you know, we talk about code of conduct through our supporters and our clubs as well. You know, we don't need to berate them and belittle umpires, especially the youth and juniors that are coming through. We need to encourage them. It's a hard one, isn't it? You know, because our umpires are ageing. They do a fantastic job under some of the circumstances that they're put in. But yeah, we do need to focus on, you know, developing that space.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what about the future of the Great Southern Football League? How are we looking for 2025 and beyond?
Yeah, exciting. It is exciting times. You know, we're going to have some big changes over the next 4 or 5 years in our region. You know, just through population growth and development as well. So, you know, we've got some challenges ahead.
Yep.
We're going to be, you know, inundated with players and numbers and families, and so to me that's a really positive for clubs.
Yep.
But as an association and as an organisation, we need to be ahead of the game. Yep. and look to the future where we can support those numbers. If that means extra teams or extra grades, or, you know, different ways that we can play, you know, junior footy or mini colts, modified colts. We need to be flexible. So yeah, we're sort of talking about that now. We're looking at a 5-year strategy to be able to incorporate all that.
Yeah. All right, that's fantastic. I've been talking to this man here, Grant Levy, President of the Great Southern Football League. Thanks for coming in, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Yes, and welcome back here to the home of the Kangaroos.
Station sponsor.
We are away here for the third quarter to start things off, and it's our Father's Day football day too. And I was on the website this morning. I was on conjunctivitis.com. Yes, it's a site for sore eyes. That joke brought to you by Dad Jokes Everywhere. Thank you very much.
Can't knock a good dad joke. Should be more of them.
Yes. The big wind and the big Alex Cornelius holds the ball up. Butcher versus McKenzie in the ruck. Butcher gets the tap away. Leading for it, the Hawks for the ball. Adam Tolt has played pretty well today. Got wrapped into a tackle. Gonna be another ball up. Butcher versus McKenzie. McKenzie gets this one for the Hawks. They're battling in there. Oh, lovely work by Wilkins. Wins the ball out of there. Kick into the forward line. Oh, look at that. Over the back goes Hines. Hines mongrel punt towards the goals. Offline through for the minor score. Gets another point on the board for the Mudlarks. 4 goals, 10 plays, 3 goals, 2. Kick out there in a hurry. Trying to get the ball out. Wilkins got tackled very quickly, and it's going to be a ball up inside their forward 50.
Yeah, that might have seemed a bit dodgy, sending it so that ball to such that position, but they did have Dominish as well as the other guy that couldn't take the mark. They had a few good Creek players there. Anyway, Shillipy gets it onto his foot, sends it down to the full forward square, and is that Derham?
Yep.
Derham, he's like he's Mr. Last Line as well.
Yeah, very good player.
He's like Ogilvy at the other end. Yep. So Derham took a saving mark, sends it by foot. Oh, gets some decent distance too.
Oh, Uber Gang almost with the one hand. Play on the call. In there's Cooper, got a half a kick out of there. Smother, lovely work. McDougall getting a handball out now under pressure. The Hawks. There goes Dorset. Tries to get the don't argue in there. They win it out there somehow. Under pressure though. There go the Hawks. Beautiful turn there by Dawson. Smothered off the boot. Hard, tough pressure footy. This is what finals is all about. Going to be a bowl up.
How about Heaton McDougall's little pirouettes around?
He tried hard, didn't he? Tried hard to get out there a number of times. Second effort, third effort, great stuff by him.
Yeah, right in front of the crowd too. Johnny Butcher just takes it out of thin air, hands off to Ben Kennedy. Ben Kennedy onto the right boot. He can do either side of his body. Gets it up to the centre circle. And there's infringement against Josh Tauk, and he gets a free kick for being pushed off of it in the marking contest. So Tauk, with the wind behind him, looking for Bruce.
Oh, nice work. Pumpkin Cleggett gets a kick. Tyne turns around, gets a target up forward, has he? Oh, the Wolfman Howe! The Hawks with the breeze, looking to get the lead. Oh, he's pulled up a bit gingerly.
Is he hyperextended something?
Might have just caught one in the back of the ankle, you know, bit of a sprig or something.
One to go on with.
Yeah. He's in the Daniel Stock pocket. There he is, Stocky. Look at that. Give him a ring if you need some real estate. Yeah. 049997 266. Everyone give him a call. I'm going to give him a ring too and see what he's doing. See if he's got a block of land.
He'd be resting up for next week, next Saturday.
Kick underway now by Clegg. That looks good. It's straight through the high diddle for a goal to the Hawks. So that's the start they needed here in the third quarter. 4 goals, 10 plays, 4 goals, 2.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Out of there, who's got it? Sampson has lovely handball. The Mudlarks getting the ball in the forward 50. Derham, little bit of a shove out there. Nice work. Tauk's in there fighting hard. That's Josh Tauk. Gets a wrap up on a Mudlark, and it's going to be a ball up right on the 50-metre line for the Mudlarks.
Look at Pricey's pants. I'm worried about them. If we can't see him after the end of the third quarter. Anyway, Bulls hit the deck after the stoppage throw up, and I reckon that's Proud. Yeah, it was with Proud. Shillers was on the bottom of the pack, and we're on 50. Umpire Price balls it up. Shillers does the ruck work for Myponga. Oh, Bruce Henry sends it by foot down to the centre circle where no one can take a clean grab. It's bobbing around, and Kempster finally gets a handball out towards Sampson. Sampson can't really gather. He's got pressure from Felton, and Felton gets it off to Howe. Howe gets it off to Tauk. Tauk by foot down to the half-forward flank.
Tackle now the Hawks. They're battling in there hard, trying to get it in there. Umpire circling, says thank you, it'll be my ball. In the forward 50, about 40 metres out on the Daniel Stock pocket. Here we go. What can they do? The Hawks, they're desperate for another goal. Butcher gets a hand on it. They get the clearance now. The Mudlarks boot it forward. Oh, off hands it goes. In there, Kennedy got tackled by a couple. Gets a handball out of there. Spinks. Lovely turn of speed. Little left, right footer there over to the coach, Shillerbeer. He's right in front of the scoreboard. Players streaming back for it. He's going to take his time. He's going to be kicking into the breeze. Weighs his options up. Looks like he wants to have a dob from goal. That'll be a hell of a kick from there. Kick down the line. Safety first. There's a pack forming. Johnny Butcher! Take a bow. Lovely hands by the big man, the wild man from Myponga.
Or Borneo, depending on what day of the week it is. Anyway, Butch puts a big kick into it, but it only went about 10 metres. Anyway, it's with Kennedy on the 50-metre line from Myponga. He backs it out of traffic to a player in clearer space, and sent back down, chopped off there magnificently for the Creeks. I can't make out that player. Anyway, he's on the 50. He sends it by foot down to centre half back, the true centre half back for the Creeks. That player doesn't waste any time. Uses the wing, gets it down to centre wing. Great little grab taken there by Cleggett. Cleggett then by foot down to the forward flank, and the mark's been affected there by Kellick. A diving mark down low on the ground. Kellick goes for distance with the left foot, gets it down to the pocket.
Into the pocket, just that kick, that tough kick, trying to get it, work it in, and it's gone to that left of the pocket. It's like the Bermuda Triangle down there. It gets sucked in, taken away, and you don't see that ball for about a half a minute. Have a look at that breeze, those trees taking a battering.
Yeah, and imagine what Johnny Butcher's hair's going to look like by the end of the game.
Well, we don't have to worry about Ben Kennedy's or Sam Kennedy's. They're just fine.
Well, they knew.
Yes.
They knew in advance.
Tactics.
They watched the bomb. So ball sent back in by Spinks, chopped off by Creeks. It's now with Jackson Sampson. It's ricocheted off to a teammate. We've got Dominish there on the ball. He grabs it, he don't muck around. Goes left and right, finds a hand pass out to Tassie Follett. He gets it off to a teammate who goes by foot down to centre half forward. We've got Dorse the horse, what can he do? He goes by foot into the other pocket. There's no one really home for the Creeks. And we got, Ogilvie.
Just front on contact, got a bit of a shove out there.
Mr. Last Line.
Mr. Last Line of defence, played well today for his team. Ogilvie now, the settling kick down the line. Whoa, shanked a kick out there, just bounces over their heads, and that's going to be the last possession pretty quick. That was pretty bizarre. It beat them all. A bit of a googly bounce, and Dawson's going to have the kick into the forward 50 for the Hawks. He's going to be using this breeze. Long kick, not a bad looking kick to the teeth of the goals. Up they go, off hands, bouncing ball over for the minor scorer. Point goes on the tally for the Creeks. 4 goals 3, they trail the Mudlarks 4 goals 10.
Sam Kennedy with that new hair look comes in for the point kick in. Sends a spearing pass out of there, but it's up to the back flank, and Jaden Hines sends it, gives it by hand to Shillerbeer. Shillerbeer onto the right boot, sends it down the centre wing, and ball's gone out of bounds right in front of those spectators watching from the comfort of the rear of their car.
Yeah, and they'd have their radios tuned to 90.1 FM, wouldn't they? Happy FM, the happiest radio station on earth.
Well, they're enjoying the involvement of being able to get the ball back. I reckon that lady had Now she's comparing notes with her mate. Thought, oh, yeah, couldn't quite grab it.
That's Nathalie. I know her from anywhere. Up they go now. Oh, trying to get a mark there was Johnny Butcher. Hines in there, battling hard. Lovely work by him over to Coach Schillerbeer. Kick out of there in a hurry. Oh, Wilkins picks it up over to Ben Kennedy. Kennedy now with a bit of time and space. The bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? Who's going to get it? The Hawks lead for it. Wrapped into a tackle. Levi Proud lays it. Throws down his opponent there, and that's Dawson, was it? Yep, Dawson got tackled. Ball up right on the 50-metre line. What have they got here, the Mudlarks? Can they get one against the Breeze? Tap out of there. Reichelt takes it off hands. Kicks out. Who's he got up here? Searching for his teammate. Battling in there. Felton was there. Oh, that was Tauk just bashed it in there. Left foot up towards the pack. Off hands. Here he goes. Henry Bruce. Bouncing ball. Snap towards goal. Oh, and there's that Breeze. Couldn't get it back in there. Off through for the minor score. Another point on the board to the Hawks.
Ambitious.
Very ambitious, but worth a punt.
Well, he had to.
Yeah.
There was no one else in front of him he could have given off to. So it was either turn around and go backwards, or go with the run of play and try and fight against that wind.
So we've got a 6-point ball game. 4 goals, 10 plays, 4 goals, 4 on the FPA scoreboard. Kick out here now by the Mudlarks. And there's going to be that man, Sam Kennedy. Weighs his options up. What's he going to do with this one? Kicks it out along the boundary line. Up they go. Off hands. Wilkins grabbed it, but he's tackled straight away by a couple of Hawks. Going to be a ball up.
Yeah, so 6 points, the difference. And it's game on here, for sure. Third quarter. And balls hit the deck after that umpire field stoppage throw up. And umpire Price says, I've adjusted my shorts, give me the ball. And we'll have another ball up on the flank for the Creeks, forward flank. So it's out with Myponga. They get the best out of the ruck duel. They send it up to the scoreboard side, centre wing. We've got Spinks there. We've got Schillers there. Hines there for the Myponga, as well as a few Creek players. We've got William Bruce lurking around, ready to rove the ruck duel. Up they go from the field stoppage.
In the ruck they go, tapped over the boundary line, and it's going to be another throw in, boundary throw in. There it is, 4 goals 10, 4 goals 4.
Is that Daniel Stock in the scoreboard hut?
Yeah, that's him. Absolutely, he's doing the work up there.
Looks a bit like him.
Yeah, he's everywhere. Off hands now, the Hawks take it out of there. Oh, beautiful hands presented by Uber Gang, short pass again. Couldn't find a teammate, bouncing ball. Hawks leading for it. In there they go, they're flying hard. Oh, McDougall gets tackled straight away. Fierce defence there by Wilkins, and they're about 30 metres out, directly in front with an opportunity to get one here, the Hawks.
Almost a little semi-chicken wing and over the shoulder on that one, but umpire Marks was right there. He's adjudicated play on, so Dorse has had an arm pinned to one side. And
copped an eye there was Sampson. Yeah, a bit of a challenge here. No, he's fine. Ball up there. Uber Gang couldn't get the mark there. Trying to get in there was Kempstar. Got tackled by the Wolfman. Caleb Howe getting another ball up.
Well, what are you thinking here, Steve? I reckon Creek's got to score a major here. They've got to go into the fourth quarter with their nose in front.
Yeah, you'd think so, because it's going to go a victory for him. Oh, there he goes. Jake Binay. Free kick given there to Uber Gang. The dangerous forward for the Hawks. He's a long way from home.
No joke, he'll get it into the teeth of goal.
You're going to back him from here, Chris?
He'll get it. I don't know if it'll go through, but
he's a chance.
He can kick it 65 metres.
He's outside from 50. He's going to give it. Oh, jeez, look at that. Oh, it's coming back with a breeze. A well offline, fisted over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. So we try to get the breeze to work for him on that occasion, but very, very tough conditions. Ball in from that right forward pocket. Ruck set themselves. Tapped out of there by Kelly for the Mudlarks. But here they go, the Creeks. Follow it. Take it away. Oh, look at that. How? Got a handball smothered. Mudlarks now just kick it out of there. Pack forwards. McKenzie got a bit of a tap on it. There goes Felton, gets tackled as well. Gee whiz, that ball's going nowhere.
Yeah, good second effort, Felton. He tried the fancy little tap pass to his teammate. That didn't come off, so he went back in hard and was able to hold it up around the forward flank area, clubhouse side of the ground for the Creeks. Creeks, Myponga got the slight benefit of the ruck tap. Mitch Wilkins gets it out to Hines. Hines by foot up to centre wing, looking for the X-Factor man, Johnny Butcher, takes a mark, gets it off to Spinks by hands. It's a tricky ball to gather. He's got three Creeks to beat. They win the better of that. They get it out through Jake Yard. Jake Yard sends it back down to the full forward flank position.
Howe gets that handball into a dangerous spot. Bouncing ball. The Hawks could have got one. Missed opportunity for there. The Mudlarks now relieving kick. They get it out to the far side. Bouncing ball. Which way will it go? In there goes Dominish. So too's Ben Kennedy, wraps it up, kicks around the corner, dangerous left foot over to Kelly. Ryan Kelly played well today. Just settles things down for the green and golds, looking for his options. Weighs things up, kicks down the line, ball holds up in the breeze. Fisted in there, front and centre, nice work by the Hawks. They get a bit of run here. Felton now, right foot long kick into a dangerous spot. Oh, nearly a mark by the Hawks. Claggett bangs it onto the boot. Bouncing ball, can't get a goal, can't buy one. Off through for the minor score.
Oh, exciting passage of play. Bruce started with the Bruce Brothers.com, combining up here on centre wing. Ends up via Felton, who's having a little bit of a purple patch this quarter, and just couldn't finish off on the goal. Anyway, ball's kicked back in by Myponga, marked well by Hutchinson.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Yeah, okay, Jimmy's got it. And what are they doing? Well, Jimmy's going to weigh up his options.
We're having a conference.
It looks like he's going to have a shot.
Lining up from there.
Kick's only about 20 metres. It's to a pack of players. Ben Kennedy's on the ground. Feeds out a little hand pass to a running teammate. He sends it by foot, not very far because of the wind. And the Creek player sat under it but couldn't mark it. Out with Spinks now. Spinks by hand to Mitch Wilkins. Mitch Wilkins running. Good run on play. And it's back to the Myponga player.
Oh, look at this.
And JB, the excitement machine, runs in the open goal. Bang!
Well,
do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Yeah.
And he's kicked 2 goals out of the 5.
Yeah.
So
and look at that. There's a meeting of the Seagulls here in Victor Harbour. They've had a gutful of the...
I think they're looking for Steve Adams' little cup of chips.
Off they go now, the Mudlarks, trying to look for another one against the Breeze. Oh, lovely work there by Sampson. Trapped the ball beautifully. Try to get a toe poke kick in there. Bruce now, though, gets a repelling kick down the line. Bouncing ball, Ubergang, handball. Can he find a player? Felton in there, trying hard for the Hawks. Down he goes. That player couldn't quite find who that was. In they go now, the Mudlarks. Bruce, that's William Bruce. Getting over to Mackenzie. Battling hard, he gets a kick out of there in a hurry. Ubergang, where is he? Trying to get in there. No, that was Claggett. Here he is. Ubergang gets a kick around that corner. Lovely mark under pressure. No play on the goal. Dominish, time and space over to Bruce. Henry Bruce. Kick gets his target. And who does he find but the very dangerous Claggett? That's the Wolfman. Always get those guys confused. The Wolfman, Caleb Howe, with a golden opportunity to kick the Hawks a lead here. Come back. Oh no, will they give him 5 goals? 5. So get one back. So Caleb Howe with an opportunity. Kick underway. Drifting off through for the minor score. So 4 goals 6. The Creeks plays Myponga Mudlarks 5 goals 10. Desperate for a goal. Cooper now.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be going the talk into this wind, but he's going to play on out of the fullback square. goes down the line, scoreboard to the ground, and nearly found a teammate in Sampson, but he missed it. Roved well by the Creeks, and they've sent it back to where it came.
Oh, yes! A goal!
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Going in for 5 points or 11 points or whatever down, it's not going to cut the mustard in my opinion. So Rucks do battle. A little bit of a dead heat, but Dominic says I'll take control of this. He's stripped of it, and Harrison Cox says I'll have something to say about it as well. Goes by foot down to the forward flank. Shillabee gathers magnificently. Doesn't muck around, gets it on the right boot. Another inside 50 for Myponga, looking for Johnny Butcher. He can't get it, but Hines has, and he goes bang!
Oh, Hines gets one for the Mudlarks!
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Johnny Butcher, and exactly right, he does create a lot of chaos in that forward line.
He does, it's like his hairdo.
Yep. Up they go now, tapped out of there by Hutchinson. Oh, beautiful work there by that man. Ben Kennedy's got taken high there. He's going to be looking for a lead on. Yeah, he's found that man, the magic man, Jaden Hines. He's in form, this bloke. Nice looking drop, punt into a dangerous spot. Johnny Butcher couldn't take the mark off hands to Shillabee. Shillabee a handball. Kick by Spinks. Jake Spinks, take a bow.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Hills of the Fleurieu in the back of that ute.
Yeah, they look like vagrants. Don't they?
It looks like the same mob. They all got their Myponga gear on.
Yeah. Why go to bed? Male medal night. It was a big night, wasn't it? Up here now, back to the centre of the ground. Mackenzie versus Butcher. Butcher gets that big slap forward. Have a look at that. The massive fist of Johnny Butcher. Oh, look, he's got the ball back again. Handballs are back. Get the stats up, John. Umpires pulled out a free kick going away the Hawks. Throw, was it?
I reckon.
Okay.
William Bruce by foot out to the centre wing, finds his brother, tries the bro in Bruce Henry, and he sends it by foot deep down towards the forward 50 for the Creeks. Ogilvie, Mr. Reliable, back line of offence, sends it by foot up to centre wing sort of area, back flank. And here we've got, I reckon we've got Sampson. Now it is at centre wing. Creeks have intercepted it, send it by foot back to forward flank.
Oh, McDougall tried to get the mark in there. It's taken though, wrapped up into a tackle. Mudlark, I think that was Kempster. Couldn't get the ball out. Going to be a ball up.
Another good tackle by William Bruce. 2 in a minute.
He has played well. Ball up, umpire marks. Oh, Butcher gets the tap away there. The green and goes through Wilkins. Mitch Wilkins takes a bounce. Take a bow. Mitch, you're playing well, mate. Up they go. Fisted out there, front and centre. Reading the ball was that man Hines, playing well as well. Oh, Shillabee. Party trick, bangs it onto his left, ball high in the sky, trying to get the mark, they couldn't, handball down, where is it, fisted, kick, check, cider, Hines likes it, he's got a goal, the Mudlarks are cruising in the...
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over, let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Here the Mudlarks, and they look to be taking a lead into this last quarter. Oh, Johnny Butcher bangs it forward again. Here they go, the Mudlarks. Oh, Dawson gets wrapped into a tackle. Going to be a ball up.
Boy, the wild man from Borneo, Johnny Butcher. You're not getting through him, even though Dawson gave it a good crack. So Johnny Butcher back in the ruck. Another punch of 20 odd metres down the oval. Ben Kennedy gets to it first. We're almost at the 50 for the Myponga. Mitch Wilkins wheels around onto his right, sends it to the top of the square.
Oh, there he is again!
Hines having an absolutely ripping purple patch in this third quarter. Roo Park, Victor Harbour, number 26 with the headband. He's kicked 2 goals already this quarter and a low-scoring game, a relatively low-scoring game. What can he do here? He's about 25 out. Almost directly in front.
Hines now absolutely red hot form for the Mudlarks. He lines it up, he kicks. Oh, he's pulled this one, tugged it to the left. Minor score on the FPAG scoreboard. 8 goals, 11 the Mudlarks played. The Creeks 5 goals, 6. So we're into time on. Not much time left in this third quarter. Doesn't muck around with it. Tom Derham boots it in the middle of the ground. Long way. Look at this. Felton off hands. Lovely bit of work here. Here go the Hawks. They need a goal. They're desperate for one. In with the breeze. Bang it out of there in a hurry. Oh, lovely Mark Gallavao. Beautiful work. The big man has got one and he's not far out. Slight angle in that left pocket. Well, just a slight angle. Should get this one and they need it.
I reckon that was Kellick that fed him that ball.
Yep.
And gee, boy oh boy, do they need this one.
How now? Let's see what he can do. Should get it. Need it. The Hawks are desperate for it. Oh, drifting offline. Through for the minor score. That hurts the Hawks. 5 goals, 7.
Gee, it was close.
Yeah,
From here it looked close.
5 goals, 7. The Creeks play. The Mudlarks 8 goals, 11.
But that is the prevailing way of the wind going past or across ground slightly. Down ground but across ground towards the clubhouse. So, towards the netball courts to be more succinct.
Shaky yard there. Nice mark by the Hawks. Takes it.
He can't muck around. He needs to get it back in.
Not much time left on this quarter. He wants to bang it in, looking for a pass down there. Who's he got? Oh, the Mudlarks. Look at that. Brad Clark just takes the mark. The big boy backs into the pack. Good hands. Nice defensive mark. Handballs it to his teammate in Kennedy. Kennedy now down the line. Looking for a pack. Forming. They can't find it. Push out. Right onto there. Up by Cornelius. Johnny Butcher's going, nah, that was him. I didn't do it. It was him. Look. What are you doing?
3 against 1, but the free goes against Johnny Butcher.
Yeah.
So it's returned by the Creeks back to the pocket, goes out of bounds, and it what's going coming back to kick it over the mark? Well, that's not to the Creeks' advantage given the amount of time that's gone in this quarter.
Yeah, 26.5 minutes gone into this third quarter.
Right, so it's with Dominish. He goes by foot, spears a pass into the pocket, looking for, can't find a teammate. Ubergang! He's all over it, he trips over himself. It's now with Creeks fighting desperately to get possession. There we go, we got, I reckon that's Felton's picked it up, tried to wrench it out of there on his own and kick a goal. Yes, it was Felton. He's put in plenty of effort today, that lad. And we're going to have a stoppage throw up right in front of the goal square.
Yeah, desperate for a goal here, the Hawks. Ball goes up and down from whence it came and they just fly in. Bodies, arms, legs, everywhere. They don't want this ball coming out. The Mudlarks have got just about every player in there. And it's just like a rugby scrum. Umpire marks. He's lost the ball in this wind. Have a look at that. There goes the siren to end the third quarter, and could this end the Hawks' dreams? Because, let's face it, they are the underdogs. They were kicking with a breeze. They come away with a, well, they needed that quarter. They didn't get that quarter. Now they've got to try to get these goals back against this strong breeze. The Mudlarks take a lot of confidence out of that, and will more than likely take the chocolates here today, unless some sort of miracle, Chris.
Well, Creeks need to pull a rabbit out of the hat, because it's today. It's as you said earlier, it's winner chicken dinner for the victorious team, and loser, they can go home, put their footy gear in the laundry tub for the last time for season 2024, because they won't need it till pre-season.
Well, I remember they used to call it the mothballs final, because the mothballs used to be with those woolen jumpers. Remember those woolen jumpers? They had the mothballs.
Yes, I'm old enough to know what a mothball is.
And the jumper weighed about a kilo. After you played a wet weather game, it weighed about 10 kilos, didn't it? In the mud and all the crap you could get on your Guernsey at the end of the game.
Now, 22 points in arrears are the Creeks,
yeah,
and they're kicking against, we don't know, but between a 5 and 20 goal wind.
Yes.
In the last quarter. So they're nearly 4 goals down, and they're kicking against the breeze. However, in the second quarter, they were able to kick 2 goals into the breeze. 2's not going to cut it.
No. And I see the Hawks don't have the luxury of a whiteboard. They put that away.
I believe that's a health, safety and welfare concern, and they just don't want it taken off like a drive-in screen.
Yeah.
And we'd be seeing it over at the Bluff before long.
It's good stuff.
But that doesn't stop the Myponga getting the whiteboard out. They love us, those guys.
This is the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Team, and we think we know which team that's going to be, but anything can happen in this next 20 minutes. Going back to our expert commentary team down at Victor Harbour Oval. This is local footy on Happy FM.
Yes, thank you very much, Damo. And yes, anything can happen in finals, and the Hawks will be hoping for a miracle. They are down, but they're not out. They've still got a chance. They need to get some goals and get them against the breeze. The Mudlarks, well, they turned it on there, particularly late in that quarter, and they've got the ascendancy. Can they get the victory? They will be kicking with the breeze, this very decisive breeze. 8 goals, 11 plays, 5 goals, 7 on the FPA scoreboard. Umpire Marks is about to ball it up in the centre of the ground, and the winner will be playing in Counterbait next Sunday, and that will be at Yankalilla. Stay tuned for that one. Do or die game. All of these games now for the Mudlarks will be do or die. Can they get to a grand final and play at their home ground, the grand final? We're about to find out. Well, they've got a long way to go there. They need a victory here first. What have the Hawks got in store?
Well, they're everyone's pointing at something down the...
It's a seagull gone rogue, I think. It's attacks the Ben Heaslip sign, I think. I've never seen so much bird droppings on
I've noticed this. Here we go. The siren's gone off with the timekeepers, and umpire Marks throws it up. Johnny Butcher belts it 20 metres down to centre half forward for Myponga. It's grabbed by Spinks cleanly. Back to Butcher. Butcher goes by foot this time. Out to the forward flank, scoreboard side of the ground.
Yes, Kennedy. That's Ben Kennedy, left and right. Handball. Over there to Kelly. Played very well. Kennedy left foot looking for. Can't find a teammate. Cut off by Tom Derham for the Hawks. Settles things down. Can the Hawks score into the breeze? Derham waving traffic around. He's saying, boys, I'm going down the line. That's where he goes. Kicks it long. Oh, Cleggett trying to get a mark. Can't clunk one over the boundary line through a throw-in.
Well, can they score into the breeze? Can they score nearly 4 goals more than Myponga?
Yes.
Into the breeze. Anyway, boundary ump wrestles against the wind, throws it in. Rucks do battle. Johnny Butcher's got the slight advantage, but ball gathered by Sam McKenzie. Now with Dominish brought to ground by
holding the ball
by Sampson, and awarded a free kick. Anyway, Sampson by right foot gets it down to the pocket, and there's a Creek player there first to it, but he couldn't gather it in. The players are fighting for it. With Kelly, big right hand sweeping pass out of there. How did he do that? Don't know. Tom Derham grabs it though and sends it back by foot to the flank area, and now Kennedy first to it for Myponga. He's able to get it to Sampson. Sampson wrapped up by a Creek player, and we have to have a boundary throw-in.
Boundary
throw-in or
yep, boundary throw-in. Yep. Outer side here, just near the scoreboard area. Ball in. Butcher now sets the front position. Look at that backhander, flicks over. So thank you very much. Wilkins tries to get it out. Oh, he's still play on. Here they go. Levi Proud now over to Sampson. A little kick forward and finds that very dangerous. Sam Kennedy says, "Thank you very much, fellas. I'll have a punt at this one." Says, "I'm going for the big sticks. I've got my new haircut and I'm not afraid to use it."
Because I checked the bomb before the weekend. I knew it was going to be blowing a gale. And I thought, I don't need a head of hair. I'm just going to shave him off.
Here we go, Sam Kennedy. Confident player. Kick underway. Looking pretty good. Touch and go. The big man on the line there takes the time to make. Uber gang. Passes out to Murgatroyd. Murgatroyd now. With a bit of just settling things down in the pocket. Weighs his options up. There are players everywhere. He's just going to play safety down the line. Off hands it goes. There goes Bruce, William Bruce. Kick along there, left footer. Trying to get a teammate, but in the way is Cooper for the Mudlarks.
Yeah, there was about 3 Mudlarks players there. The Creek player didn't really have much of a fighting chance there. So Cooper goes long. He can kick it a mile too, this bloke. Gets it down to almost full forward. Ben Kennedy picks it up, slaps it on another boot, but it dribbles out of bounds across the scoreboard side pocket. And we'll have a last possession free kick, which will probably be taken by Tom Derham. Mr. Last Line down there today.
And he's going to take a fair old walk. He's gone to the creek.
Well, I think he's going to check the Abbey nets while he's down there, retrieve the ball, wipe the slime off of it, and come back and have his kick in.
He's found a Sharon, which is good news. The Yabbies, obviously. Probably a bit early in the season for the Yabbies.
Still hibernating, you reckon?
Well, they need the warmer weather to come out, don't they? So,
he's given it to Ubers.
They're sharing around. Kick out here by Ubergang. Goes down the line. Long kick. Hangs up there in the breeze. Off hands it goes. Front and centre. Trying to get out of there. The Hawks. That's Bruce. Henry Bruce gets wrapped into a tackle. And going to be a ball up. Johnny Butcher gets a tap down there. Clearance always with Bruce. Oh, smothered off boot. And free kick. What was that last possession? Free kick? Or out of bounds with the full?
Well, on the full, I reckon.
Yep.
So Henry Bruce to take the kick. Goes down the line. Doesn't get it too far into that big headwind, but it's gone to a pack of players. Rove best by Kennedy. Kennedy sends it back to where it came, and Henry Bruce completes the chest mark. So Henry Bruce, same again. Gets it down and just past the scoreboard on this occasion. Pack of players, and Mackenzie for Creeks had it, but he got tackled, dispossessed. The ball's hit the ground, and we've got Kempster with William Bruce. Rucks do battle. Johnny Butcher wins the benefit of that. Sam Mackenzie bends down, picks it up, tries to get out to a teammate. He missed it, but it's retrieved by a Creek player, sent forward. We're still at centre wing, scoreboard side of the ground. Mitch Wilkins has grabbed it and does a penetrating kick down to Shillabeer.
Off hands now into the pocket. It goes bouncing ball. The big boy Shillabeer goes left and right. Dummies. Snaps it onto his left into the teeth of the goals. Who's he got up there? Off hands. Bouncing ball. Spinks tries to grab it. Off hands. There he is. The dangerous Kennedy. Over to Wilkins. Was it handball now? Sampson with an opportunity gets tackled. Handball's out. They're still fighting hard. The Mudlarks. Kennedy. Ben snaps. Cut off in the last line of defence. Hawks repel this one, and here is Tom Derham.
Derham by foot. Sends it to a dangerous spot right in front of the goals. Levi Proud was running back to check his man and couldn't believe his luck. And he says, thank you, mother, for the rabbits. I'm having that. Takes a chest mark down low, but grazed his elbow, but he's thinking, I don't care. I don't care about the grazed elbow. I could get us slot another 6-pointer here. Taps Mitchy Wilkins on the back and says, I can't believe my luck. Have a crack at this. So, he's just lining up because they put him more in front than what he already was, if that's possible. So, perpendicular to the goal line, this bloke is.
8 minutes gone into this last quarter. Levi Proud, the kick underway, drifting to the right. It's snuck it in for a goal. The Mudlarks get another.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Changing direction.
Yeah. It's changing
Excellent
colour.
work by cinematographer extraordinaire Steve Adams.
It's going from blue and white to green and gold.
So back in the centre, umpire Price balls it up. Mackenzie got the benefit of the ruck tap of the Creeks. Rode best by Mitch Wilkins, sends it by foot down to the pocket, looking for the dynamo at the moment. Jaden Hines picked up by Ben Kennedy, slap it, goal. Shillabeer says, hey.
Hello.
What about me?
Hello.
2 hands. Shillabeer can do sign language.
Yeah.
That means, I think, what about me?
I was here. I am the coach. How about me? Yes. Derham now. Trying to kick it back in for the Hawks. The season slipping away for them as they fight on here. Cooper almost. The wild man claims it. Play on's the call. Banged out of there in a hurry. The Mudlarks. Hines couldn't get it. Proud does. Bangs it on his right boot. Snapped out of there. Ubergang gets tackled. Handball in a hurry. Hines. Where is he? Handball. Tapped out of there. The Hawks through Mackenzie. Kick down the line. Mongrel punt along the line. Bouncing ball. Here he comes. Spinks played well today. Kick into the man. The dangerous Wilkins. He has played a beautiful game of football and will take his allotted 30 seconds here, I'm sure. They are going to win this game. Mitch Wilkins played well all season. A number of times he got best on ground. And a very, very good quality player for the Mudlarks, lining up kick underway. That looks pretty good. It is over the line for a goal to the Mudlarks. That's their 10th.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbor, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
This is actually what I thought they might do in the second quarter when they had the breeze. So it's Johnny Butcher to do the ruck with Mackenzie. Mackenzie probably won the benefit of it. It spills out to centre wing. Dominish, bottom of the pack as per usual.
On the ball or paid there or throw, you take your pick.
Or was it too high around Dominish's head?
Well, high pants.
It's Felton. He's thrown his body in this game too, Felton. So here you go. He finds a little chip pass. And successfully finds his teammate who takes an arm stretch out. I reckon that's Toke. Toke sends it down to the full forward square. There's a couple of creeks there. They've had to come out to go against the flow of play, and they're battling in hard. And Ogilvie, Mr. Last Line, has been able to hold up the flow of play and cause a stoppage throw up by umpire Cornelius.
Tapped out of there. Trying to work it. The Hawks now repelled by the Mudlarks. Sweeping handball out wide. Harrison Cock goes down the line looking for Sam Kennedy, but in the way is that man Peter Reicheld onto the right boot. Pops it up there. Oh, there's an argy-bargy fight in the background.
There's a fight on over
Hello,
there.
fellas. We've got a game of football here if you don't mind. Mudlarks now down the line. Here he is, Spinks. Spinks, he's played well. Lovely little bit of evasive skill. Handballs over to the player coach Shillaby. Down the line he goes. Long into a dangerous spot. One-on-one. Hines takes the mark. The Mudlarks are irresistible. They're going to win this game and win it by plenty. Number 26 for the Mudlarks. Jaden Hines take a bow. Surely one of their best, maybe even best on ground. And what do you think, Chris? He certainly has been that wild card in the forward line, looking to get the 11th goal on the board. Right in front.
If he kicks this, it's his third.
He's played well. He's played very well. That's through the middle. The Mudlarks go from strength to strength. So, on the FPA scoreboard, 11 goals, 12 the Mudlarks.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Down by this much, so
they're just looking for the mothballs in the laundry tub.
They're looking for the siren to go, but the siren won't be going for a farewell yet. We've gone 13 minutes gone in this last quarter. So 78 plays 37, decisive.
So here we've got umpire Cornelius, fresh off adjudicating from that rumble that was down the pocket at the other end. Creeks have got it out, send it by foot to centre half forward for Langhorne Creek. It's to a hot contest with players, ball bobbling around, and finally I think it was Cleggett said, here you have it, Tokey. He gets it by left foot, inside 50, looking for Kellick. He can't complete the mark, he's under heavy pressure from Myponga players.
Nice.
That was Clark throwing his weight around in there, and finally Myponga get it out through Ben Kennedy. He's in the centre square. He transfers play to the other side of the ground, looking for Spinks.
Oh, he dropped it.
Spinks dropped what he would take normally in his sleep, gives it to Harrison Cock as he recovered. Wilkins streaming through, gets a pass off to Sampson, and Sampson's marked it well within scoring distance. Wind, the biggest issue here, and this would just be good night nurse.
Yeah, Jackson Sampson has played very well for the Mudlarks, hasn't he? He's been featuring in the bottom of the pack. He's been trying hard all day, and they've had winners all over the ground. Jake Spinks has played a beauty too, and Mitch Wilkins, what a game he's played. So here he is, Jackson Sampson should get this one. He's dead in front, about 40 out. Distance, no problems. It's a question of accuracy, and the question, out of bounds, was it? No, just snuck it in for the minus.
I thought it hit the point post.
It looked like it to me. Was that an optical illusion, or was
It looked like it was almost like a ball cue. It hit right on top of the.
There's got to be
queuing.
There's got to be a Royal Commission of that one. What happened there?
Yeah. So out with the Creeks now on centre wing. They've got the better of the retrieve, the kick in. Hines, that man that's electric at the moment, gets it off to Wilkins. He gives a little don't argue, gets it off to a teammate in Proud. Proud handballs off to Spinks. Spinks by foot across the ground to the Kempster on the centre wing position now on the clubhouse side of the ground. He sees Harrison Cock, sends it off to him, honours the lead. Hits him up nicely in front of his eyes. Cock wheels around. Goes a drop punt into the forward square area. Spinks wants the ball, wants to get another goal just to ice it for him, and he's into the back of Derham. Derham gets a free kick as a result.
Tom Derham now. We're just in the, it's just in the jump time here for the game. Kick out wide, looking for a player, can't find anyone. Tackled there. Umpire's going to say ball up. So Hawks, they are down and they are out on the canvas. It's just a matter of counting down the minutes now. Tap out there by Johnny Bush, a bit of aerial ping pong, bouncing ball. William Bruce gets a kick around the corner, going to be a boundary throw in. Going to ball it in. So, yeah, as we tick it down, it's gone 13 and a half minutes gone into this last quarter. Mudlarks will go back, happy campers, to their home ground tonight.
Well, Mudlarks at BIT, back in town.
Back in town, BIT, I love it. Ball out there now. They've got the ball here, wrapped into a tackle. Down he goes. Who was that? Was that Kempster?
Spinks.
Was it No, it's Hutchinson.
Oh.
Hutchie.
Spinks lookalike.
Ball up now. Tapped out of there. The Hawks, they're battling in there. Dawson can't get it. The Mudlarks now with a bit of run and carry, kicked around the corner, bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? The Hawks leading for it. Handball out now. Murgatroyd gets a kick around the corner, found a teammate there. That was Howe. Handball now. Bruce played well today. Henry Bruce over to Uber Gang, back to William Bruce. Henry Bruce. Now the Hawks. There he is, McDougall. Got a bit of can just hold it up now. Takes a mark. Bangs it on the boot, but it's under pressure, and the Mudlarks have it through Wilkins.
Wilkins centre circle, wheels around, comes out clubhouse side of the ground, down to the half forward flank, finds Spinks, takes it in front of his eyes. He's on the forward flank, clubhouse side of the ground, too far out to score even with this gale force wind. He's directing his teammates, so get around to the forward square, boys. Dummies round, player has a bounce, and then whacks it into the forward pocket. And finds a teammate in, I reckon that's Sampson.
Yeah, Jackson Sampson. He's played well.
Do you think that's where Spinks intended to kick it?
Look, he will say that at the end. They'll have
claim it.
Beer after the game. And
so how do you like that feint around one bounce and then hook pass to the forward pocket?
Exactly what I intended.
There was two white sticks there I could have gone through, but I went the hook pass.
Yeah, found his teammate there in Sampson. The pink boots of Sampson. He's lining up, he should get this one, keeps it low, and he's got it, slots it through for a goal to the Mudlarks.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Interview after the game. Number 2, Luke Whitford. I think he has got cracked ribs, and that will be very telling for the green and golds. Ball up now in the centre of the ground. Tap out there by Hutchinson for the Mudlarks. Mitch Wilkins had the ball on a string today. Gets a kick out there. Looking for a target off hands. It goes Kennedy now. There he is. Jaden Hines full of confidence. Sam Kennedy kicks around the corner. Can't find a target. Derham relieves for the Hawks.
Out to Uber Gang. Just worse than centre wing. Uber Gang marked it well, but slipped over. He's taken off, trying to get some urgency going in the game for the Creeks.
Sampson.
He's tackled and had a free played against him from a good tackle from Sampson. Connor Sampson, that was. Connor Sampson just worse than, or just better than centre wing for the Mudlarks. Sends it down to the forward pocket, deep into the pocket, and one of the Mudlarks has run around, banked it through the goals. Is it going to be paid advantage, or is he going to bring it back? Umpire marks.
Yeah, bringing it back.
Well, how does that work?
Yeah, good question. I think Marksy just, he's playing by...
Said play the whistle.
Play the whistle, yeah. And, he wanted a bit of entertainment, Chris. There's your answer. Bring it back to the entertainment machine. Johnny Butcher.
Yeah.
This will be a miracle kick because he's got a kick. Oh, he's going to snap around. Here we go.
Right.
What's he going to do? Left foot snap
I don't know.
or
I
check
just can't
side?
wait. I can't wait.
Mate, this is going to be good. Johnny Butcher, the wild man from Myponga, check side. Look at that! Kick underway. It's missed everything almost. Oh, just snuck it in for a point. God, wouldn't that be good if he got a goal with that one? Check sider.
Well, he's kicked 2 today.
Yeah, he's kicked 2. They were from 0.5 metres out from goal. So
at full sprint.
Full sprint.
Because he needs. That's what he needs. It's the set shot that I don't know, plays with his head.
He doesn't like looking at those posts, does he?
Not for too long.
He doesn't like aiming. Aiming is his thing.
He needs degree of difficulty and pace, pressure.
But I tell you what, we are maybe critical of his kicking, but he is such a brilliant player for the Mudlarks, a very important player.
I love him. He's a crowd drawer.
Yeah.
So anyway, Creeks bring it back in. Spinks interrupts that flow of play. Kempster over to the other Spinks brother. He wheels around, sends it down to the half forward flank for Myponga.
He's played well, Kelly.
Yeah, he's seen a bit of it today. He finds something he likes in the pocket, and that would be, why wouldn't you like that? Sam Kennedy.
Mr. Haircut.
Yeah, with the new number 2, number 1 maybe on the sides, looking very schmick, very sensible in these windy conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just taking his time, working through his run in. Kicks about 47. Oh, it's a nice looking kick.
Yeah.
But offline.
So there goes another point on the board. The Mudlarks are 12 goals. What are they? 12 goals, 11. Taking a punt there. 12 goals. He's just about to put it up there. 12 goals. Oh, jeez. 12 goals, 15. Plays Langhorne Creek 5 goals, 7 on the FBA scoreboard.
50 point lead.
Well, that is, to use your term, Chris, a sherlacking in any stretch of any description of any game. They take it out now. Derham, long kick. Looking for Reichelt, sets himself. Oh, lovely mark, Peter Reichelt. Good job. Plays on quickly. Handballs out wide to Dawson. Oh, tackled by Jaden Hines. I'm going to give him best on ground just for the sheer. He's got himself over the line there. He's got himself injured too. Jeez, I think he's taken an ankle.
Harrison Cock and...
that's not good. He's in trouble. He's in pain, and that is not good for the Mudlarks. He is in trouble. I think he might have done an ankle. Uh-oh. Boys. Jeez, he's going to hobble off ground. He's played a blinder. You know he's in trouble when he takes his headband off. Jeez, I hope he's alright.
He'll be alright.
Do you reckon?
He's a young bloke. He'll be alright.
Pain.
Yeah. So Mitch Wilkins is going to take the kick. Too far out to score. He's kicking worse than the half forward flank. Sends the ball in. Now they're doing party tricks. Finding Jake Spinks. Arms outstretched, gives it to him, lace out, right in front of his eyes, as though to say, well, we could have done this in the second quarter, but we just, thought we'd wait till the fourth.
Yeah, and I can reveal right now, Chris, we will be talking to the Vice President of Myponga Football Club at the end of this game. That is his father, Darren Spinks, so that'll be good. Stay tuned for that one. Spinksy now, Jake Spinks lines it up. Kick on the way, not a bad looking kick. Drifting left and through for the minor score. So 12 goals, 16 the Mudlarks play the Hawks, 5 goals, 7.
So Tom Derham, been a rock all day, brings it back in from the point kick in. It goes to a pack of players. He was looking for Mitch Clegger, he couldn't pull it in. William Bruce raves it, has his kick smothered. Dominish gets involved, slaps it forward to the advantage of the Creeks.
Missed the last line.
His teammates been able to get a quick out to the scoreboard area, centre wing. It was a foot race between Mays for the Myponga club and Caleb Howe for the Creeks.
And look at Daniel Stock up there in the scoreboard. It's great to see
Stocky, he's just enjoying the view, taking it all in. Says
he's counting seagulls now.
I've got my photo on the light tower, and you can see me live in the scorer's box. So ball thrown back in, no one got the advantage. Creeks have managed to get it down to the forward flank for the Creeks, and it's with Mitch Clegger. Mitch Clegger gets it off to Bruce. That's Henry Bruce, back to Henry Bruce after he dished off to his teammate. Bruce gets it inside 50. There's no one home except Jack Cooper. Now Jack Cooper, I was hoping he'd go a torp. He didn't. He's gone backwards to the square where is that?
Shillaby, yeah, he's just mucking around.
Full back.
Yeah, he's just mucking around now. He was on the sidelines before. He's enjoying himself out there. It's good to see him.
And he's calling for it. Yeah, back to Shillaby, a bit of a 1-2.
Gets his stats up.
Yeah, and now he goes, transfers play out the other side of the ground, the scoreboard side of the ground. Shillaby had found something he liked out there, and that player's able to take a mark. He wheels around, gets it down to centre wing. We're looking at one of the Kennedy brothers. He finds it, gets it over to the forward flank area, and it's Spinks on his own, but he's taken on 2 players, beating them.
Lovely, Spinks back to him, look at him, he gets a handball over. Now Samson drives it towards the goals. Errant kick though, bad luck, they deserved a goal on that. Bit of, there's 1%ers just put that effort in, couldn't get there though. Ball goes over the line for a last possession free kick. The Hawks are going to take this one.
So back pocket, clubroom side of the ground, about 5 metres off the point post. The Creek player brings it in, comes down the line to a pack of players. Oh, brilliant grab, Jack Cooper for the Mudlarks. Went up high, spun around in the air, had his back to the ball as he was coming in over his shoulder, and has taken a really good grab to stop the flow of play for the Creeks.
And we are moments away for this siren to go, and I'm sure it'll be a relief for both teams. The elimination final going the way of the Mudlarks here. Cooper will probably have the last shot on goal in this game. Yeah, go the torp.
Go the torp, Coops.
Yeah, we'd like to see it.
You're about 7 goals in front. Go the torp, lad.
Well, he's lining up. Like he's got nice drop punt, not a bad looking kick. Oh, lovely mark right on the line.
Sam Kennedy.
Sam Kennedy or Ben Kennedy? Was it
Sam?
Sam, you're right, mate. Sam Kennedy.
I can only tell by the haircut now.
So he's going to snap around here, play on.
Ben's gone number 1 all over. Sam's gone a mixture of 1 and 2.
Snap there by Kennedy, gets it, boots it on the line there. He's got it, a goal for the Mudlarks.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Sunshine.
Mudlarks have done a TTC. Turn the corner.
Turn the corner. Oh, he wrapped into a tackle there.
Was that Bruce? He's tried his guts out all day. Oh, that's actually, that's William Bruce. Henry Bruce. So he does the ruck work too. Out to Dominish, he can't find it on the. He's found the head of Mays.
He's got a headlock in the umpire. Says fair enough.
Said you're not going anywhere, Maisie. Maisie says fair enough.
Yeah.
Gives the ball to Alex Cornelius, and he throws it up. It's out with Mays again. Mays gives it off to I think it was one of them. That was Kempster. The ball's bobbled around a bit. It's with Spinks now on the Creek 50 line. He gives it out to Cooper, who tries a party trick.
Oh, there he is, Samson.
And then Samson, he's off to the races.
Takes a bounce, passing the middle of the ground, driving into the forward 50, looking for a target. Can't find one. Off hands, trying to take the mark there. The Hawks in, there goes Kelly. Spinks fighting in there. Player just dives on it. And umpire says, I'm going to have a ball up.
We've got a helicopter.
Got a helicopter coming in.
Yeah, he's Leon in it.
Leon Pignall's going to be jumping out very shortly. Up they go. Rocket gets a tap out of there. Ooh, the Mudlarks want to get another one here. Circling the umpire. It's going to be a boundary throw in. So,
geez, you'd be game jumping out of a helicopter trying to parachute in here today.
You would.
You could end up on Seal Island.
Yeah. Interesting. Probably coming into the hospital there. Ball up. Butcher now, oh, look at that, slapped over the top. Lovely ruck work by the wild man. Over to Spinks. Spinks now. Oh! Just gave up and said, yeah, holding the ball, fair enough. Tried to get out of there, realised there was a player right on his tail, said holding the ball, just said, fair enough.
William Bruce goes sideways into the pocket, finds Felton. He marks on the chest, sends it up a little way further to Rykilt. Rykilt takes a comfortable mark. He's looking for something, ends up going chipping short. Back to Felton. I don't know what's to be gained out of this, but they do have that. There we go. Felton boots the ball up into the air.
And that took a while, didn't it? That was the longest quarter in football we've seen all year, it felt like, because this game was over. The elimination final. The victory goes to the green and golds. The Mudlarks, Myponga Sellicks would be very happy with that. And a couple of notable injuries. I see on the bench there, you've got a limping Ben Kennedy. That is a worry, a concern. Also is number 2, Whitford, and also Jaden Hines with a strap on his knee. Thought he might have done an ankle there. He's got an ice pack on his knee. So, gee whiz, 3 notable injuries. Hopefully those blokes are okay. But there it is, a good win.
Gee, that's nearly 3 of their best.
3 of their best. Well,
that trio.
Absolutely.
If we could, Steve Adams could get a picture of that at centre wing. Centre wing club outside of the ground. Those 3 players. Perfect, Steve. Thank you.
To the left. Yep, those 3 players.
Those 3 guys. Whitford, the ruckman, he went off, I reckon, in the first quarter. Hinesy, he went off in the last 2 minutes.
Yep.
But he's got strapping around the knee. That's not nice to see.
They don't look like they're walking like they're all that fit, Chris.
They're walking like how I walk when I get out of bed in the morning.
And I think, well, Whitford...
But mine's not because I played an A-grade game of footy.
No, age-related. So, yeah, those 3 boys, and I know Whitford did cop one in the ribs and he went off. But they're going to be happy, the green and golds. The Mudlarks have a lot to cheer about. Disappointment for them last week. This week, they're happy campers. And we go to the Sunday game for another do-or-die final there.
I love it when Steve Adams gets these shots of the players at the end of the game.
Like that.
Congratulations. You know, it's very... you know, they're not making anything up here.
No, we get the emotion, the true raw emotion.
Yeah. It's...
And they were getting stuck in there a couple of times. They were really wild.
Well, we had that mini rumble in the jungle out here too. Now, this is comment I'd make about that is umpire Cornelius was right on it.
Yes.
He was right there.
Yeah.
He would have seen been able to see the mouth guards flying out. Yeah. He would have been able to pick up the teeth off the ground if there was any flying around.
Yes.
So good advantage of having the 3 umpires.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be taking a short break, coming back with the winning player or the winning supporter, Darren Spinks, the Vice President of the Myponga Mudlarks, very shortly. This is the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Yes, and we're talking to the Vice President of the Myponga Sellicks team, a very happy man, Darren Spinks.
Thanks,
mate.
Steve. No worries.
How good was that? You enjoy that game?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I was a little bit. I thought our first quarter was exceptional going into the win, and I think that probably, helped us. But then, we didn't take the most of the second quarter. So at half time, you're a little bit nervous if they. If Langhorne Creeks were able to, pet it back and get their nose in front at 3/4 time, even with the win, it's anyone's game.
Yeah.
So I think, the third quarter was really good.
Trying conditions, massive breeze through that game. It was going towards that left pocket. I mean, what was the message there from the coaches during the game how to use this breeze?
Well, the ideal was probably to come down this side, but I think probably the forwards were leading into that pocket a bit, but in the end it didn't cost us. We got the points, and well, not the points. We got to play again next week.
Got the chocolates,
and that's all we wanted to do.
Absolutely. So yeah, good. And how good was your son, by the way? I mean, let's talk him up. Jake Spinks was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, well, he didn't buy me a Father's Day present, so I said I'll let you off if we get the win.
What about both the boys, Kane and Jake?
Oh, I think I got a block of chocolate out of Kane.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, that's buddy. I don't know. That's a bit short on too, I think. But anyway.
They got the win for you, and that's as good as anything. So good stuff. And what about Mitch Wilkins? Was brilliant today too. What a game of football he played.
Well, I don't know if you blokes were down here on the when we played Victor down here. He turned it on this ground too. So I think he's got a bit of an affiliation with this oval. And I could see it. I spoke to him during the week, and he was pretty confident. He was in in good spirits. So he gave me the indication the boys would be on today. Yeah. And
And another important player for you, Johnny Butcher.
Oh, Johnny Butcher, unreal bloke, mate, to be honest with you. He's he comes from a footy background with his old man down at Mafra and country footy and all the rest of it. And he's played at the highest level, but he comes down and he's really invested. And we just love Johnny Butcher. He's just a terrific man. Yeah,
terrific. And what about Ryan Kelly? He was a ripper of a game, didn't he?
He did. And,
focal point.
We had, what did he have? About 3 or 4 weeks off of the hamstring. Yep. And then he came back against Gore, and then last week, and now that was his third game back, so he's starting to find a bit of form, which is we know how hard Curls works and all the rest of it, and we've got the utmost faith that he will just continue to do the right thing and put his best foot forward.
Yeah, nice guy. And Jaden Hines in form today. I think he might have kicked 3 goals.
Yeah, I reckon he kicked 3. Could have kicked a couple more, maybe.
Yeah, he was a live wire, wasn't he? Really good. Got his confidence up, and that's what you need. I think you guys are going to take a lot of confidence in him. How good is Hines? And by the way, he's injured, is he not? Or is he okay?
No, he's all right.
We were thinking you got Hines, you got Luke Whitford, and you got Kennedy, but they're all okay. You say?
Yeah, I reckon they'll all be all right. I haven't heard about Whitty, but I think Whitty's very important to our side, and next week at Counter Bay we've got we come against Callum Tonkin, so Big Butcher's not a bad man to counteract that, and we've got a couple of options in our reserves from a jump point of view, and so I think we'll be able to cover Luke, even though we'd prefer him to be out there, but he might pull up next week, who knows.
Hutchinson in the ruck did well too.
Yeah, he did well, mate. He's been good. He's been a lifeblood of our club and all the rest of it, and his form's come good, and he's got his way into the A-grade side, and and he's putting his best foot forward. So Hutchinson in the in the Myponga camps always I don't know if there's been many years where there hasn't been.
Yeah, football royalty, that name down the Myponga side. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. So let's go. Let's face facts. How amazing was it? Last week you went down to Encounter Bay. They had a tough loss yesterday, and now you take them on again next Sunday.
That's right.
It's going to be on for young and old, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they put their best foot forward, and it was a cracking game of footy last last week, and we fell short, and we've addressed a few things, and we'll be better for it.
Yeah, terrific. So we can't wait for that. You guys will feel like if you win this one next Sunday, it'll be like redemption for you guys, won't it?
Yeah, well, our plan is to go all the way, and as it is with all clubs, and we'll be giving it our best, and the blokes will do what they need to do to get us there.
Yeah, it's a dream for you guys to get that home grand final. That's the goal, isn't it? So
that's right.
We wish you all the best.
Yeah,
mate.
No worries.
That's it, Darren Spinks. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio 90.1, streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you next week.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.